you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
What's up, everyone?
What up? Hey, I like that shirt, Mikey. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's wondering if Mikey's internet goes out every 2 seconds, it's because Chicago sucks. Hi, Mike.
So what's up? What's up? How does Mike sound? Didn't cut out this time?
Yeah, you sound good. Better than the pre-production.
No,
Yeah,
he did
there
not.
he goes.
He's faking. He's faking it.
I like that shirt though. How you guys doing?
All right, guys, take over the show. I gotta pick something. I'm still glitching here, but here I'll bring in Shelby Bowl.
Shelby.
He's on mute. Shelby, mic check. Are you in
mic?
mic?
Hello.
Oh, hello. We hear you. We hear you.
Oh, wow, that was loud, right?
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Shelby, what's going on? My name's Lee. I've watched a lot of your videos, and we haven't ever talked before.
Nice to meet you. Let me put
Nice to meet you.
I got 3 monitors here. I'm trying to monitor what's the best way to look. So I look like I'm looking at the camera. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Although
It's
with those
fucking
glasses on, you always look like you're looking at the camera.
Wow, these lights that in order to just get on, I'll be staring at a light bulb. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Plus, it looks fucking cool.
It does.
Very cool. Yeah.
It does.
And where'd Mike go?
Yeah.
He's glitching. Yeah.
Technical difficulties. So Lee, man, where you been? How you been? What have you been up to?
I've been just doing my thing and working a little bit and getting back into flying a bit more and getting ready for the Suckfest remote ID. And yeah, about it.
And you're coming up to the QuadMafia FPV Palooza.
I'm
Rumor
trying
is.
to. Yeah, I'm trying
Rumor
to.
is.
I'm going to be out of the country for about a week, and then I'll be back. So it's going to be like 2 days back to back. So I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Shelby.
Good to have you here.
I love your fixed wing videos.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, been watching them for a while now. They're pretty cool.
You check the chase footage out?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the goods.
I love it. It's very cool. I like what you've been doing with Kyber as well.
Yeah, that's fun, actually. That's a lot of fun. That's very, if you got any creativity in you or art, kind of artsy thing about you, try it. It's fun.
Yeah, no, I've been using it since its launch date. I do music videos, so I've been mixing it in. And when I saw you do FPV stuff, I'm like, that's pretty cool. So
I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's
but
cool.
I noticed that they either love it or they hate it. There's no in between.
I like you said, do it for the artist. I everything I make on my channel is for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And some people happen to like my style. So.
Yep. It's not for everybody. What we do, or at least what I feel like I do, in some ways it's art. Yeah. And art's very subjective.
So Shelby, I got into like FPV and flying because I was into video.
Okay.
Anything video production, if I could make it look cool or look beautiful or cinematic, and then FPV came along, I'm like, that's a tool I need. So for me, it's all art. So like one video's a miss, the next one's a hit. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I do it for me.
Yep.
That's why I like your stuff too. You mix it up.
I mix it up because I'm always trying to progress. You know, I'm always trying to see what can I do with the wing? What can I do with this video? What can I? To me, the wing's the tool.
It is
to get where I'm trying to go. I
think my favorite stuff of yours, and this is just subjective, probably has to be like your light up chase stuff. I love that.
Yeah, everybody loves that. Yeah. And that's a recipe.
Who doesn't love glow?
Right, and that's a recipe. Like we have a recipe for that, and
that's
it's
cool. Looks great.
Something that we sat down for a while and figured out.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I feel like I got froze. Did I freeze?
You did freeze, but we can hear you like normal. But you're frozen in a really cool stance. You're like,
I'm like, hey, look at me. That's my camera. Now I don't have shit.
Well, Lee, I guess we're the only ones with good internet, right?
With internet. We're the only ones who pay our bills every month.
That's it. That's it.
Hell, it's McDonald's Wi-Fi I'm on.
Yeah, you know the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh man! So I like that video you put out today, Troy. As a reminder, I think you put it out because I called you like an idiot, asking you questions about an event about for a year. Like you were like, you know what? Maybe I should remind people.
Yeah. Well, I've had that in the can for the last week. I just, did a little final touches on it.
I'm back with Shazam.
Yeah. I'm trying to do one a week. Trying to put one video out a week on Fridays. That's my goal.
Good luck to you, sir.
It's kind of hard to do when you
it is
trying to put that shit out once a week.
It is.
I've been doing this a long time. It's hard.
You know, Troy, before December of last year, I was putting videos out like 2, 3 a week.
Yep.
And then I quit for like 4 months, 5 months. I didn't put out anything.
Yep.
And now I'm just putting them out when I feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like to be creative with the videos too, and have a subject and try and tell a story now rather than just go out ripping. I like to have a little backstory behind it, whether it's flying the farm out up in South Dakota or chasing the farmer around or something like that. Some type of story in there.
For sure.
And I think that's important to do.
All my videos have a backstory.
Yeah.
Every single one of them do have a backstory. It's a chronological, timeline. Whoa. It's just a timeline of my whole FPV career and everything I've done in it. And that, for me, it's a keepsake.
Yeah, that's how I feel,
That's the end of the day. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting all this shit here because one day I won't be able to fly.
Right.
One day I'll just be too old to fly. My hand-eye coordination will have just deteriorated to a point where I won't be able to do what I'm doing right now.
Or we could be gone tomorrow.
Yep.
Or you can be gone tomorrow. And I have children and I have grandkids.
Me too.
And I'm like, that's something they can keep. and then download and keep. I have backups. I'm not a dumbass.
Well, Shelby, I told you. I mean, that's kind of why I got into videos, because I had client work, but mostly it was my family. So I have a family YouTube channel. Hey, Maddie. And
what's up, guys? 1,000.
That kind of spurred me to do the FPV stuff.
Yeah, it started with me too. One of my older brothers was recording back. Yeah, my whole family. My grandfather was part of Kodak back in the day, back in the 40s, bro. Like my mom and her father, they had colored film before anybody else did. Like,
that's awesome.
Recording, right?
Sure.
So if that was a big part of our life, and my brother was really into video editing without getting all into personal details, but that rubbed off on me. And then when I discovered FPV, it was just like, oh, I was doing photography, and so I had an eye for that. I loved doing that. And then I was like, oh, this is really cool. And I just flew fly to fly. And then I was like, oh, wait, I can take what I've learned and my family's got done, and see if we can do something here with this. This is pretty cool.
My mother passed away last December, and I had the chance to go through all of our old VHS tapes and everything that we had, all the way back to 8mm. I had video footage of my mom back to 1967.
I have footage on film went back to 1945.
Woo, from your family?
Yeah, my mom.
Very cool.
Because her father was at Kodak,
win,
and they were getting the film,
sure,
and he was getting the colored film. So it wasn't even that it was 45. It was colored.
Yeah.
It was freaking colored film.
Yeah, the stuff we had was really grainy 8mm, but it was video.
Yeah, grainy 8mm from the 70s and the 80s.
It's cool though.
That's the old footage of me when I was a kid is.
On the
70s,
on the
80s,
motorcycle, little dirt bikes, and
it's the real small reels,
for sure.
And oh yeah. Now it's all transferred. Before my dad passed away, he transferred all that to DVDs and whatnot. So
that's
now
what
we
I
have
did
a copy.
For them. Yep.
And then he also left me a family tree, so I could go back and see everything. So my dad knew it was coming, so he was very smart. Made sure we didn't lose the past.
Awesome.
Which is really cool. It's hard to watch them though, especially when you lose your parents, because you just said you lost your mom. I lost my mom right before the big scene.
Tell me about it.
And it sucks. Sucked. So that's all you have left. So it's hard for me to watch those videos, but those videos
it's a cool
what
connection.
You got left.
I mean, like it sounds like we're kind of in it for the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. What up,
that's part of
Maddie?
it.
What's happening, boys?
How you doing?
Hanging in there.
Cracking some Bud Lights, sir. Would you like one?
Yeah. How does that feel? How does 1,000 feel?
Who broke 1,000? Who broke the 1,000?
I did. Doesn't feel any
You did?
different.
You broke it? Dude, that was quick. You shot up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had help from, I had a couple friends of mine that were pushing my channel link out, and it kind of popped. It jumped pretty quick.
And he's like, look at me. I wear headphones that looks like I'm from Empire Strikes Back.
I wish I was from Mars.
You look
That's
like
what I'm
Lobot
trying to
is
pull
what you
off.
look like from Cloud City, where he wears that helmet like this.
I'm trying to make my head look like your wings.
Shelby,
I don't know.
How about
no?
How
How
about
no?
Scotty, don't.
Yes.
Send in the lasers.
I was gonna pipe it in. I was trying to see if I could pipe in the show, at least the lounge, because I feel comfortable in the lounge, not like this. I feel naked. I feel like we're in the fucking gym in the locker room, and we're all just staring at each other's junk.
Right?
I'm like, hey, where's the fucking towel? Stop
no
looking.
stripper poles.
Mike, why are you looking over here so long? Maddie,
no?
see staring. Have an emotional damage.
Oh boy!
emotional damage?
Hey, you invited me, Mike. So y'all knew what you were inviting.
You already knew what you were
Lee
doing.
might not know. He
now.
might just see it from my YouTubes, but
Who has
Yep,
the,
it's
you
the
have
same.
a soundboard now, Mike? Who has the soundboard? Emotional
I have the
damage.
soundboard.
I have
Oh,
the soundboard.
awesome.
No, he said that. He said it. He said it on.
oh, I was just saying
But
that wasn't that good. You mean someone else
It was
uses the
pretty good.
soundboard?
pretty good.
It was
I'm
sounding good, yeah.
I'm the human
Nope.
soundboard.
No curb fans? All right.
Hilarious.
You guys are
So
silly.
what's good, man?
What's going on tonight? Everybody just kind of hanging, huh?
Just chilling. I know I'm working on prototype
we're gonna be-
frames. I'm trying to come out with a freestyle frame. So
Really?
I've got prototypes. Yep, I've already got one built and running, and kind of go back to the drawing board a little bit with it. Just takes a
Nice.
little while to do, but yep, trying to release one. That's going to be the end of the end. Like, okay, done that, good to go, finished. That's it.
I would have expected a
Nice
prototype wing than a freestyle drone. I'm surprised you
No,
went
no,
that
no, no,
direction.
no. Freestyle wing. Sorry.
Yeah, wing.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
yeah.
wing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
Sorry, I should have prefaced that. I'm like,
Nice.
no, I retired quads a long time ago. So
That's what I
yeah,
thought.
It's freestyle
I'm
wing.
thinking, I'm thinking, shit, he made a U-turn.
No, that'd be going back. Like, no, not doing that. No, you guys can have that shit. I done did that for too long and burned out.
Joe.
let's
What's happening, man?
welcome
What's up, Joe?
What's up, Fotoleo?
It's a full house.
Joe Fotoleo.
What up, Joe?
As you all know, he's the other co-sponsor for the event.
Yeah.
Heard that.
So we'd like
He
Thank
to
looks
you.
like he's
Joe.
lounging, man. Lounging.
Yeah, I'm in my chair.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Have you shown the public, Mike, the jerseys yet or no? Have you shown your viewers while you sit there and lag behind us 10 seconds? Okay.
Right? Oh, shit.
Are you
It happened.
gonna show him?
Dude, I don't
Are you
get
gonna show them?
It's the internet. I just don't get. Now we know it's not the computer.
It's not?
Well,
It's
I don't have-
Chicago.
I don't think I have a front view of the jersey.
Chicago.
All I have is the
That's
back.
what she said.
Let's see here.
Oh, the
I swear, every time I look at Maddie, all I
only
can
have
see
the
is
back
Lobot
view
and
and the
Empire
side
Strikes Back.
view. Yeah.
Cloud City. That's all I
I
see.
can see that now.
That's what I see.
So what's
That's a
up,
nice
Joe?
guy.
You doing any flying today?
I did do a little bit of flying. Yep.
Yeah.
Flew my
What'd you fly?
POS around a little bit today. Yeah. Glue's holding
So
up.
let me ask you again. Did you do any flying today?
Yeah. I ripped around a little bit, couple packs. But it was 100 degrees. I just a couple
Joe,
packs.
I've been
Hot,
watching
man.
your
It's
videos
so hot and humid.
progress.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah.
I remember the first one, you're like, oh, first flight with the
Technique.
POS. But now you're ripping
Yep.
it up.
It's
I
been
like
a
it.
little over a year, and I crashed
Thanks, homie.
crashed and broke my first DJI FPV and got I insurance policy, so I got it replaced. And then I hit a freaking wire, a power line, a cable, and it broke the damn arm on it. It was a clean break, and the arm bracer held it together, got it back to myself okay, and Gorilla Glue's holding it in place. But I'm like, good grief, this thing is fucking fragile.
Don't
Which,
fuck with
made
him.
of glass.
Is he talking about the
I'm not saying
potato?
anything we don't know.
Yeah, potato.
Is
Don't
that what he
fuck with
has?
him. Don't
The
fuck with him
POS.
because
Yeah,
Joe,
the-
let him
yeah,
know.
the
Let him know
POS.
what you're getting. Let him know what
And
you're
so
getting. Joe.
and so brother Matty right here, top center, has been helping me with some options, and yes, I'm getting an Evoke, Nazgul Evoke
Yeah.
V3,
Yeah.
5-inch
There you
dead
go.
cat,
Yeah.
and I've got a second pair of V2s just for like a passenger for the POS. So I think I'll just go ahead and get a second controller too, so I don't have to do any unbinding and
Which kind of
rebinding and all
controller
that
are you looking
bullshit.
for?
He's gonna get
Yeah.
the DJI, the controller for so he just links
The
straight up.
V1
with plug and
controller or
play.
the V2 controller?
The gray one. The V1s
The,
don't
P,
work.
the
with those.
POS controller.
Gotcha.
Why do you guys stay with those controllers?
Ease.
Well, he's gonna stay with it because he's got one already, and he doesn't want to deal with any of the binding processes of or different running off different
I
receivers.
kind of already
Better
know the
just stick
controller.
with-
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
just stick with the
I mean, I'd be
03.
okay with the Tango too. I know it's very similar, but
Yeah,
you
but
know.
then you're binding and unbinding all the time with the DJI
Yeah.
system.
You'll get
with the
plenty of range in
POS.
what you
Well,
want
so
with that
no,
controller.
my plan is to have a dedicated controller and goggles for my
Yes,
Evoke.
thank you. That's
Yeah.
kind of where I was leaning. Don't
Yeah.
try to, just from my experience, do
Yep.
not try to mesh the DJI controllers into a true FPV quad freestyle environment. They just
Okay.
don't go hand in hand.
No.
I understand that you're bridging yourself over, and the crew, we just kind of bust your balls. We're like, get rid of that shit, fucking throw
Right,
it
right,
away.
right.
Get
Yeah,
off,
okay.
fucking rip the Band-Aid. Let's go. Come on, with your emotions.
Yeah.
Come over here. Yep, you fucked up. You shouldn't have bought that. But here, we're going to make sure you buy the right
Yep.
shit now.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
buy this
So-
and don't buy that, and then you're good to go. And then you can start freestyling. when you're supposed
So
Yeah.
what I
Tango
would
2 is a
Maddie,
solid
Floyd,
choice.
well,
Mike, send me some links.
Tango 2 is
Yeah.
Tango
to. And
2
that's
is
that's
solid.
preference.
solid
right? You're gonna have
choice.
to have. There's styles. There's box. There's hybrid, and there's gamer style.
I like
right?
the gamer style.
He
So if
likes
you like the
Tango
gamer
2.
style, then you're probably going to go the Tango 2. That's
Yep.
probably what you're going to go.
Or you
Yep.
can get it with ELRS and just build a
Correct.
buy an
I would
ELRS
recommend going
build.
ELRS. ELRS, the latency is super awesome.
And they're built into the radio. You don't have to put a module on.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't have this any modules.
Most radios, new radios.
Most radios now come with it.
Older ones you have to put in a module. So
I think Tango 2 is fine too, but you're going to have different latency.
Playing devil's advocate, what are the biggest downsides of the DJI ecosystem if you stay in it?
I don't see.
It's the sticks. It's basically just the controller itself is a piece of hardware.
Yeah,
it's just they're not the same. They're not designed like when you start getting into Radio Masters, like the AG1s and all that gimbals and everything. Now you're talking about stuff that the people on the production side and the designing side are thinking about you, an FPV pilot, doing what you're doing, like you're flying freestyle. Whereas DJI is thinking, you guys are just kind of la di da 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 da. I'm flying the flight controller.
I would totally agree with that, but I've flown both the V1 and the V2 DJI controllers.
Still, it's not. We're two different. You're still comparing. Like, I play baseball. No, you don't. You play softball. Let's come over here and play baseball. They look the same. They act the same, kinda, right? But one's a bigger ball. One's a smaller ball. One throws slower. One throws faster.
What I'm trying to get across is the V1 and the V2 is a night and day difference even between the two. The V1 have a long, full gimbal throw, where the V2 do not. They're very, very short sticks. So that would be my disadvantage on using the V2 controller from DJI, even versus the V1. You can say the V1 sucked, but the V1 had a great range, great link, and the throws were great. You could move the sticks huge.
The only reason to stay with that controller is because you fly the POS, right? That's the only reason.
Well, no, but I'm talking about the V1 controller that didn't work.
I flew the V2. I flew the V2. A buddy of mine, Eric, the Ghost FPV, flies it with his Demibot frame, and my Jumper T Pro has Hall sensor gimbals on it, and I saw a huge difference flying that controller.
Plus, you're also going to get farther. You're going to get bigger range running
controller.
Any of these other systems.
I'm talking about the square controller.
Yeah, the square controller. Yeah,
those are box controllers.
That's like obsolete now at this point. With the
the boxes are going out the wayside. Your TX16s, whatever the hell they are.
I guess my whole point was just saying that
hybrids, the Boxer, the Radio Master. That's what I run. I run a Boxer.
Massive difference between the box controller and DJI. It was very decent. The
now does the Radio Master
Boxer's the best I personally have ran, and I've been flying for a long time.
The Radio Master Boxer.
Yeah, and I run ELRS in it. I bought the one, the ELRS. And I still run TBS, Crossfire, and some other rigs. So I just pop the Crossfire module on the back, real easy. It's pretty much everybody runs that kind of shit. But the functionality of ELRS and the latency, the Boxer design, I like a hybrid. I don't like a big box style, and I don't like the gamer style. I like in between. It just ergonomically sits in my lap. I don't stand. I don't have this shitty power stance. I sit down and relax and get into the flow.
Does
and it works great for that.
Use like the ELRS default, the TX16S controller? Anybody use that?
See, I don't use.
You don't use a box controller.
I don't use ELRS or the Boxer. I have a gamepad style radio.
Yeah, you have gamepad style. I think MSR, because he's got fucking every single one of them. I believe when he was on that kick, he was Tango 2, right? Am I correct on that one?
Yeah, you might be right there. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that's the one he would recommend, because it was all in one. It was the antenna folded down. It was very easy to put away and travel with. Didn't the gimbals lock down? Or
yes, they do. The V2s, the gimbals fold down.
Yeah, fold down. Yeah. So that's a great style. I like that. And Trappy runs great stuff.
Sammy, I sent you a link.
His stuff's
Now, will the Tango 2 V2 bind up directly to a Crossfire rig without having to put a module on it?
I don't know the answer to that question. I've never heard of any of us having to do that.
Yeah, I know it's got Tracer in it, but I don't know if Crossfire and Tracer will work together. I'm not.
You're talking about? Yeah. If you're gonna run a Tango 2, it's gonna be ready for you to run Crossfire. Obviously, their system, right? That's what it's for.
Right.
Now, you running another protocol like ELRS or anything to that extent? I don't know. I don't know what Trappy has.
You just gotta slap a module on there, I believe.
Yeah. So, if he has the bay for it, then you're good.
Yeah.
Joe, you'd be better off, putting your money into a radio and just ordering your Nazgul with a different receiver on it, because it comes bind and fly. You don't have to do nothing but push a freaking bind button. It's so simple.
Hey Shelby, what VTX do you use?
I'd recommend going Crossfire, Joe.
VTX wise, switching to different hardware.
No.
You fly FPV, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm asking what VTX you use. I don't know what you use.
I use the DJI's well, Caddx Vistas. I run a Nebula Pro. I run a anything. What's that?
Have you ever used an 03 in it?
No. But within the crew, we have various pilots. They're all running we have everything here within the crew. Sure. Everybody has something. Woke Snail to fucking HD. I mean, we have it all. Sure. And so Rue has some 03s. Ed Ricker has some 03s, and I have flown them. And I do like the 03s, but I do not like the nighttime with them because we fly in parking lots and shit like that to get those chase footages. I would love it in a wing because I have to carry around when I want to get like HD footage, real good footage. I have to put, an HD cam on my wing, which puts drag and makes it fly different. So, I prefer to have an 03 where it's built in and it's got the built-in stab for the video, which is what I'm,
Sure.
If you ever know anything about wings, you're always going to be right in the air, so you're always going to get some vibrations at some point.
Joe, we'll talk after the show. We'll talk after.
So to answer your question, Vistas, Caddx
I'm interested in going in an 03 air unit, but
because Ohmed out FPV, Ryan, he owns the Tango 2. He's been flying it for 2 years, and he has Crossfire rigs, and he did have to put a module on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's older.
So it's an older version. Yeah. I know you can get it, or you can flash it. I know you can flash it, right, Troy? I think that's what you can do.
For what?
For Crossfire.
On a Tango.
On a Tango 2, on a newer version. I'm not sure.
What do you mean by flash it?
Like he's talking about native ELRS support instead of a module.
Native Crossfire report.
Either way.
Well, it is Crossfire.
Yeah, that's what the Tango is.
Yeah.
The Tango is trapeze.
Which version though? Because not all the Tango
whatever version you want to put on it.
Not all the Tango 2.
I don't know how he ships them and how they come stock when you order it. I've never heard of it being a big issue, but hey, I don't know.
It's not.
I figured knowing Trappy that he would send shit that's ready to roll. Like, here my Tangos, they're ready to go.
Yep.
All you need to do is turn it on and bind it like you normally would.
Okay. But he's got to have the right version.
No,
Tango.
I mean the receiver has to have the right version.
Yeah, the receiver.
You have to have the right version.
Yeah,
the receiver.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you bind the receiver, the receiver will update the software.
Right. The Tango, the Trapeze, the way his works is, as soon as you turn it on and the transmitter recognizes there's a new receiver, it immediately makes a link, connects, starts talking to it, and if it has the incorrect firmware, it will immediately give it to it. It will say, well, here you go there, buddy.
So then why does Ryan have to fly with a module on his to run?
I don't know. You have to ask Ryan.
Because he's not running Crossfire. He's probably running.
He is, but that's his old setup too.
He's got to have the real old Tango then, the first version. He ain't got the Tango 2.
And nobody I know that runs that, the Tango with obviously Crossfire, I've ever heard to run a module. Now I've heard of you are running a module on the receiver if you're doing fixed wing like me, because most of those receivers are meant to be for
So you have
quads.
two choices. You can either get now. Remind me, does the Radio Master Zorro ship with an ELRS version?
I don't know. You guys have to look that one up on that. I know what they do with the Boxer. They offer you various protocols that you can. You can buy
and it's Radio
Boxer
Master,
with this,
so you would think that the Zorro would be able to do that.
Probably, I would venture to bet that that's probably the case.
So Joe, if you go Crossfire, you're going to end up wanting the Tango 2 if you don't want to run a module. But if you want to run ELRS, you have a variety of radios to choose from.
I'd probably like to go with the same gamer style I've got now. I prefer it.
Well, you have the Tango 2, you have the Zorro, you have the Jumper T Pro. Even this one that I have now ships out with a ELRS version.
Hey, we've gone 29 minutes without mentioning remote ID here. What's going on?
That sounds good. Why don't we just give that shit a fucking rest?
What the hell?
We were doing well.
What am I going to save on going with that quad over the 03 air unit?
Hey, you know what?
Nothing. It's not. It's the same quad. It's just a different receiver on it. It's built in.
Oh.
The only thing I can say is,
yeah. Still an 03 air unit.
The only thing I can say,
we're just talking about what your controls.
Go Crossfire, Joe. Go Crossfire.
Yeah, just if I were you, I would go Crossfire right now, just because of the fact that it is bullet proof. It is not wrap your head around, figure out. ELRS is not very user friendly in the beginning. It sounds like you don't need that kind of headache. People that have been in it for a while, like myself and others, apparently up here, then it's a little more of, we can tackle that and take that on, because it is a little bit of pain in the ass at the beginning to set it up. It is. But Crossfire is literally the gold standard. You're going to get great penetration. You're not going to worry about your control anymore. You're just not going to think about it.
I've never had problems with mine. Besides the one in Chicago, I've never had problems.
I've never had problems other than, because of a crash, had a problem now.
Sure,
other than that, never from performance, never dropped, lost signal because of some bullshit, because of, damn, Crossfire's not working. No, never had that.
You could probably find a Tango 2 Crossfire version cheaper than you can that DJI FPV radio.
Probably.
Yeah. So all you do is when you're doing your order, Joe, right? Like if you're on Get FPV and you make the order of the Nazgul Evoke, down where it says receiver option, just click Crossfire and it comes with it built on. You don't have to change.
Grab a couple of receivers and off you go.
Yeah, that's it. We'll talk. We'll hook up after the show because I know I've been sending you links and shit, but I'll get you there.
Sounds good. Yeah.
You'll be much happier when you do. You will be much happier. I lost my
volume.
All right, no worries.
Where is the host, by the way?
I don't know.
Where is the host? Where's the host?
I see.
Where's Matt?
Play the Benny Hill song. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
All right, who's going to be next? Who's going to be the host? Who's last?
To address Troy's point about remote ID, let's talk about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm loving right now? The hacker community coming up with the GitHub project to spoof remote ID.
Did you see Bardwell's video today?
Yeah,
you see Bardwell's?
That didn't take too long either. I was like, when I saw, I was like, there we go.
And I think it's the tip of the iceberg of just what's going to roll out.
Yeah.
Well, here's my concept is we, meaning the techs, the people, we created this, mini quads, what we all do and love, and now FPV. Of course we're going to figure out how to hack it, you dumbasses. I mean, what are you thinking? No one's going to buy into your remote ID bullshit. You don't even have the manpower to even literally enforce it. So shut the fuck up. We're going to solve the problem. We're just going to hack that shit, and I'm going to pacify you Karens and shut you all up.
Yeah,
How's that? Yep, there you go.
Even if they
fuck
keep
your remote ID.
like remote ID in compliance as far as a regulation, because the wheel is turning, right? It's in motion. Their data that they're trying to collect, all this data that's so important, is going to be garbage.
Oh, they're going to wipe their ass with it, and they're going to where's the data? Okay, moving on. Amazon, how much did you want to buy this airspace for, sir?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
Follow the money.
I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again.
About the money.
It's always about the money. Yep. And the time to have solved this problem was before most of you guys in this lobby right here were even flying. That's when shit should have been in line in the sand and, doing whatever we could to say, fuck that. But no. Because I'm not going to stop talking about this, because when people bring up remote ID, I was one of the advocates back then and said, tell them to fuck off. I'm sorry, I'm going to be real and keep it 100, because that's what I was saying back then. Everyone's like, oh, well, shit, we need to listen to we need to listen to the AMA. I'm like, no, AMA they don't give a shit about us. They're going to act like they do. Watch. Because what they're going to try to do is get in the back door with the FAHA. That's all it is.
If they even
and they're going to shut you guys up and make you guys look like fucking idiots because you're going to believe them. And you're going to back AMA. And I'm never going to back the AMA because they never gave a shit about FPV before, and they're never going to give a shit about FPV now. And you guys keep fooling yourselves thinking they are. They don't give a shit about FPV,
AMA
folks.
is
AMA
only in it
doesn't,
for themselves.
And they didn't. And they didn't. They sided with the fuck because they want to be. They saw the writing on the wall. They knew what was coming, and they want to keep their shit. That's what they want. But the fight was supposed to be back way years ago. That's when the fight should have happened, but it never did.
Listen, realistically, the fight is not with just the FAA. It's with all the other alphabet agencies as well. It's an out-of-control fucking government security state.
Absolutely.
So it's bigger than just the FAA.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally, it's so bad now. It's just the same MO over and over. It's just about money. I mean, if you can't see that, I'm sorry, I can't fix stupid.
100%.
Like literally, you're
a
walking idiot. It's about money, and if you don't have money, and we don't have money collectively to go and lobby legislation, because that's how it is done, folks. If we don't have the money, then we can bitch and scream and all we want. But when we didn't have the money back then, we could have lobbied together collectively as a whole. before it got out of hand.
I mean,
and
honestly,
it got out of hand.
I think the only way this is going to be rolled back at all ever is through the courts, and it's going to happen through a massive lawsuit where somebody gets pinned for something, and it can be systematically shut down at the Supreme Court level on some sort of
It'll take a few
level.
years. Yep.
It's the only way it's going to get shut down and rolled back at this point. It is.
Yep.
It's the only way.
So
It's the only way.
what you're gonna find, private landowners are not going to want to have that shit happen to themselves, telling me that they can't, or telling them that they cannot do what they want on their private owned property they pay taxes on.
Right.
Now,
well, and that
especially
that raises,
if you are
raises,
literally out nowhere, like Bardwell, like
that raises the Crosby issue and all of that lawsuit. You know, who owns the damn airspace? Well, navigable airspace is the FAA's purview. Your airspace below your tree line in your ground, you know, in your own backyard is not navigable for aircraft. So
why do they need to intrude and be in a part of it?
Well, yeah.
I'm asking this is a rhetorical question. I'm only saying that to spur conversation. I already know my answers when I ask these questions. I already know them. It's they don't have to interfere with the trees and everything on my property where if I choose to fly over it. You have 400 and above, go. You don't need to come down. The only reason you're trying to come down here, and you can word jargon it all you want, and management double speak all you want, blah, 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 blah. All it comes down to is you want it because you want to lock it down so you can run it, and then you can make money at it. Because it's not for the good of you.
If they truly control the airspace, you'd need to get a permit to build a house, 2-story house. You need a permit to intrude on their airspace, right?
Right. If I go up my tree and I cut some shit down and whatever, you know, am I now in your airspace? Like, you know, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know, people aren't going to put up with this much longer. I don't think at all. I think the tide's already changing. People are like, enough.
Yep.
Like, you guys are getting out of control.
So just say enough. Say enough.
Well,
enough.
just
that's what I've been saying that for
just keep
8 years.
Flying. Do what you're gonna do. If you're not
gonna keep doing what I'm doing,
just act like it's not fucking there. You know, and
I just keep doing what I do.
I've stopped watching.
They can't arrest us all.
I've stopped watching the videos. I've stopped listening to it. I've stopped even talking about it. I've heard enough.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do what I got to do for 107 recreational. I'll do my.
That's right. And now, when it comes to, I work for a company or whatever, and they require whatever on their rigs.
You got to do what you got to do.
Their job, and they're on. I'm on the contract. Fine.
Sure.
Sounds fine. You can know exactly where I am. I'm standing right here, and I'm flying right there, and there it is, and this is it, and blah, blah, blah. And Karen across the way can see it too, but I highly doubt she's going to see at least me personally what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
Because what I do is highly sensitive crap when it deals with drone in the Part
Shut up,
107
Lon.
sphere.
That's not what we were talking about. We're talking about a permit from the FAA. Obviously, we know we need a permit for a house.
I'm coming through with the
What's
facts.
up, Lon?
Gotta be technical.
Hey, Troy, you want to share your video?
What's that?
You want to share your video, Troy?
No, I think everybody wants to see the jerseys.
Yeah.
Show us the jerseys.
I only have a shot of the back and the side with my name on it. I don't have a
Where's
shot
the
of the front.
360?
I don't have a shot of the front. Yeah, right? The 360 view of it.
I asked Troy if he wants to share his new video for the
No,
event.
they can go to my channel afterwards and watch it.
Well,
It's boring. It's just me yapping.
I have it in the link below, the description. If you guys
There
Who's
you go.
Playing it.
Check
Troy,
it
what
out
did you
after
have
the
following
show.
you?
What's
What
that?
drone did you have?
I'm having it.
What drone did you have?
I was
following you?
using the Mavic 3.
Mavic
My
3.
internet's
Yeah.
fucking terrible. My internet's fucking terrible, bro.
Hey,
put
is
it in cruise
anybody
control.
else in here able to take control if he walks away? Because I do have something.
Yes,
we can look at.
I
Here you
do.
go. Look,
I can.
Look. I'm sharing.
All right, there we go.
Nice.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's not. I don't think that's the final design, though.
No, it's not. It's not.
I
These
have-
Republican hoodies, man.
But
I
it's
have
better
the-
than anybody else could have pulled
I
off
have
in
the
2
final
seconds.
design. I have the final design, but I have
Man,
a shot of
we get
the
some of
side
them.
and the
I need one of
front.
them for myself. God damn it!
I have a shot of each
I
one.
need an
of
orange and
each-
blue.
Each and every one, but it's got some orange stripes on it, and
Here, I'll pull
No,
up.
the final's cool. I just pulled up
I
the
got-
little 360.
But it does have the, of course, the QuadMafia logo on it.
Yeah,
on the
it says
front.
QuadMafia.
That ain't the one. That ain't the one.
That's the one you sent me, mother.
No, it's not. That ain't the one. The new one's better.
I think it says.
Lee, I'll send it to you, Lee. Here.
All right, all right. Fair
I think it's a team. Does it say Team Pilot? Yeah, that's it right there. Does it say Team Pilot on the
Yeah, there you go.
rib
That's the
cage
one.
or something?
That's the
Those are
side of
slick,
it,
man.
Nice.
and then you got the back of it, and then the front of it's gonna have QuadMafia on it, obviously, and then you got the hoodie in there. So
And
that's
then
it.
Cool.
And then the side sleeve says FPV. And then Team Pilot on the side, rib cage. Yeah.
Team Pilot on
they're
the
pretty
rib
cool.
cage. Yeah.
Short
Very
sleeve
cool.
hoodie, yes sir. Ryan ohmed out. Short sleeve hoodie.
Damn right.
Yeah, the guy who made those for us really bent me over and fucked me hard on the price.
Oh, you should wait till you
kiss him?
get him before you do anything. Oh,
Motherfucker, dude.
Did he say I love you?
Motherfucker.
Did he get you good?
I
Dude,
know.
he got me good.
Spit? No spit? This is-
First he told me it was $29 for the shirts.
and then
he
you were like,
told me,
it's $29 plus a bend over.
Oh, yeah. And then he told me, fuck, dude. He goes, I forgot to mention that the hoodies are more money.
Sure they
I'm
are,
like,
sure.
you motherfucker, you.
This looks like Colorado to me.
He didn't
It
have the
is
type
Colorado.
for
That's where I'm
the
from.
t-shirts.
Where are you at?
I'm like,
I'm in the
whatever,
Denver
dude.
area, but this is in Buena Vista, Colorado.
I know where it is. I'm from Colorado, born and raised.
Where at?
I'm from the Springs. I was born in the Springs.
Okay, I'm in the Westminster area.
Yep, no, right where you're at. You're over close to where my brother lives. And then I own property up in Florissant.
Did your brother fly?
No, he does not. But he loves watching me fly when I come out because I'll go fly the Platte River. I'll go up 96, or was it 96 or 93?
When you're out in Colorado,
Going
hit
to
me up,
going to
man.
Brick?
I'd love to do it.
I'm actually coming out in, I think it's going to be September. I've been wanting to get it when the Aspens are changing at the right time, right? I have to see it. And then there's a bunch of people, man. FPV's up there. There's a big wing group that's up there. There's a bunch of names I can name, but in this sphere right here, you guys would have no idea who I'm talking about. But yeah, we fly a lot up there in the mountains. I've got videos on my channel.
Do you guys know what camera this was?
I'm gonna guess the O3 air unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks just like home, man.
Oh, good. Well, then, yeah, when you come out, hit me up.
Yeah, absolutely,
cool.
man.
I'd love to meet you
I got
guys.
spots, man.
I love it. I love this
beautiful.
unit. I love
I'd
the
love to
O3
see
air
a new
unit.
spot. Yeah, the O3 is looking pretty good.
I love it. I have it on one quad of of many, but
Flying with the V2s? Cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
it looks
absolutely
pretty
love it.
good. Yeah, have you used the SD card inside the VTX? Inside the O3?
Yeah, I have a video up on my channel at a park of it.
Looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, I enjoy. It's fine for me. The stabilization is what I really care about, and the flight.
Have you been using GyroFlow or internal?
No, I don't use any of that shit. I just use the internal stuff. Of course not. Come on.
What is it? Itchy sack.
Anything on the
Itchy
computer, Maddie's like,
Fuck
Itchy
that.
sack. People that are from Colorado Springs or from Colorado, they don't say, I live in Colorado Springs, and like he said, I'm in Denver, Westminster. They just say the Springs. It's just what
see, if you
we've
said
been
that to
saying
me,
for
I wouldn't know
decades.
what the hell you were talking about.
Right, correct. But someone in
I'd have no
Colorado
idea.
knows exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I would have no clue.
Hey Lee, what's the feeling on the Broncos for the upcoming season?
you know what?
Oh, man. That's my team, baby. That's why I love orange and blue. Let's go. Let's go, donkeys.
You don't like me then. I'm
fuck
from
you,
Kansas
Raiders.
City, baby.
Chiefs.
I'm from Kansas-
You one of you
I'm from
fucking
Kansas City,
chefs.
baby.
What are you?
Shelby's
You a
on it.
chef fucking fan? Get the
Chance,
fuck out of
baby.
Dodge. Go home.
Fucking chance.
Go home.
I just,
Go home.
Shelby
Lick
Bowl
each other's
does not
butthole.
like
I don't want to hear
Joe
you.
Fotoleo
Shut up.
anymore.
Shut up. So no one wants to hear from a chef.
A Dolphins fan, motherfucker.
Who's it? Oh, God. Well,
I
at
am,
least,
yeah.
ugh.
Oh,
All right.
The
I'll be back,
80s were a
boys.
long time ago.
I know, shit. 72, I believe it was their undefeated season. 72 or 73, I think.
Don't put me next to no goddamn chef fan. I want to be over here by Mike.
I knew I should have said
Put my
that.
ass over here.
I'll stick myself down.
Hey,
there with you.
there you
I'll
go.
come
I'll be
down
on
there.
top. That's right. Open
There
up.
you
I
go.
got to take a dump.
You can beat me. You can beat me from.
I'm going to
from
drop
above. There you go.
my shorts and take a poo.
It's the only time this is the only time the Broncos are going to be on top of the Chiefs.
Oh, we'll see.
How
There you go.
about
That's
now?
Oh, I moved them.
It ain't going to be this season, that's for sure.
How about
Well,
I mean, as far as my donkeys are not looking good. And
They
that would be...
they continually make moves. I think
in the shit direction.
Wilson's still there, right?
Oh man, Lee.
I mean, Russell going to cook this year.
I don't keep up with that shit.
There's too much rebuilding going on right now.
Yeah,
the coaching system alone is what needs to have. You can't. I'm a former professional coach myself, so I know for a fact if your coaching staff is not fucking in order, it doesn't give a shit how many good players you potentially have, or have recruited, or bought, or got first round, fourth round picks.
Sideline.
Don't matter. It immediately has to start with the infrastructure. The infrastructure is the coaching staff. Without that, and of course, comes from the house. You know, the owners down. If all that isn't in play, the rest of it don't matter. You'll just see them just jumbling shit around. That's when you know that the coaching structure is fucked. When you see them just kind of bouncing everybody around, they're like, yeah. Well, this is because the leadership's all jacked. So until that gets fixed at the Broncos, there is no future.
I know about rebuilding, man. I mean, as I mentioned, I'm a Chiefs fan, so I had to wait. I mean, I'll be 45 this year, but I had to wait 40.
Yeah, you had to wait a long time.
41 years before we won one, you know, because I was born in '78. But yeah, so I mean, I know about rebuilding. Y'all will be back. Y'all not this year, but yeah, y'all will rebuild.
I've been a Broncos fan since 1 year longer than you've been alive. 77. That's the last time. That's the earliest I can remember loving the Broncos. Yep. So there you go. And I was with them when they sucked, and now I'm again with it when they were great, and now I'm back with them again still.
But you're home. But that's your home, right? I mean, that's
that's my home. Yeah. I will never. I'm a true fan.
100%.
I'm not a fair weather.
That. I mean,
not a fair weather.
Yeah, I'm born and raised. I'm born and raised Kansas City. So yeah,
I'm wearing donkey shit every day. I'm wearing something, and I'm walking around in North Carolina wearing it. The only when I see another donkey fan, I'm like, yo, they'll even see me. They're like, whoa, hey man, another Bronco fan. I'm like, yeah. It's like you meeting someone from long lost relative.
I live in Houston, Texas, so I'll rock a Chiefs hat almost every day. You know, so I'm in Houston, so yeah, I rep it proudly.
Yeah, got it. True fans, not fair weather.
Florida fans are like that with the Dolphins too. The Miami guys, big time Dolphins.
But you just wear it down there. You're not walking around anywhere in the United States around with that.
I wouldn't care.
Fucking with you.
Yeah, normally that'd be an ass kicking as well.
As soon as you get to state line, you're like.
Imagine walking through New York.
Let me put on my pink chef's fan.
Are we done with the sports ball stuff? This is an FPV channel.
I know, yeah,
sorry.
NFL
What the fuck?
Shit. Yeah, let's get back into.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
remote ID sucks. Stop talking about it.
Sports ball sucks.
Sports balls, yeah. So
Who cares?
03 air unit, crossfire. 03 air unit, crossfire. What else? Tango 2, right?
Tango 2, the new one. Yeah.
Tango 2.
I'll send you the links for everything.
Yeah, you'll be set. With that setup, you'll be great.
You're getting your batteries from
You
Dave,
can hit me up too, Joe.
The CNHL greens.
Yeah, I'll get those CNHL. Yep,
CNHLs are great, good batteries.
Yeah, Dave sells those greens
1300
with the extra wraps on them.
Oh, perfect. Even better. Get those.
Yep. Yeah,
you're talking about Shaddix?
Can't fucking wait.
Yeah. Go fucking get his shit.
Those greens.
I'm meeting up. Check this out. I'm meeting up with Dave Shaddix on maybe Tuesday evening, but definitely Wednesday afternoon at Caraway. I'm going from Houston. I'm going to do some work in Tennessee.
Actually,
I'm stopping in Birmingham.
He sells
stopping in Birmingham and meeting up with him and flying Caraway. And heading on to
Oh man, that's awesome!
Hit David up because he has those. I believe.
He sells Tango too. He sells them.
And speaking of Flyhigh FPV, two of his team pilots, myself and eDrones, will be on Sunday. I don't have a show Sunday. I will be on eDrones live stream as a guest on his channel. Sunday,
it's already in my queue.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Cool.
So that should be fun. Yeah, David is an awesome sponsor guy. Great products.
Yeah,
he's a super cool dude. He's been on our show as a guest, and he's fun. He had a great time. And
I met him last year.
Hey, look at there! Oh, that's the one with the Doom Rider. Another great. We've had great guests, man. The show's great. We have lots of fun doing it. Everybody's kind of bummed out. And I don't say everybody. Some people are needing a little bit of a break. Others are like, damn, the show's not this Sunday. I know eDrones is going to be on the show. I know I have some other people coming on the show. Josh Grau, Jesse Perkins is coming. I know he just had a baby, which is Tiny Whoop. He's going to come on the show, but I'm giving him some time. I'm going to catch him before the real shit hits the fan.
So what do you guys all think? What do you all think of the new Bot Grinder and their new podcast?
with
Grinder
Demo?
and Grim Reaper.
Oh,
and
Grim Reaper or Demo? Who was doing it?
I like
Yeah, Grim Reaper. Yeah,
I like it.
Grim Reaper.
It's called
Yeah.
Dead Cell. Dead Cell.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I've caught a couple episodes. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's good to see a mix-up in the community. I know Bardwell featured a print magazine that was doing FPV recently.
Fly Tribe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them on the show. We were talking to them, and
Very
then
cool.
I haven't heard from them since. But I actually just bought their subscription because the July publication's coming out. Like they do it once every 2 months, it seems. They did May. Now they're doing July.
Which one are you
And
talking about?
they're running a special on it. So if you want,
Fly Tribe.
you gotta
Fly
go
Tribe.
to Fly Tribe.
Okay. Got it.
Fly Tribe Magazine, I think it is, or flytribe.com. Either way, just type that in the search. It should populate. And they're running a deal right now. I believe I paid $29 something, and I'm getting a hard copy and a shirt. They had a limited edition on some tie-dye shirts. You know, my thought process, I love Thrasher. I like that kind of. I've always thought that's the kind of the vibe. It's a skater vibe, snowboarding vibe. That whole vibe it's here. And well, what a better way than finally somebody putting out a publication that is reminiscent of that time, which is also something that I think more people are really wanting to have. Is not much more just digital all the time.
Right.
Maybe something more tangible, and I like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Very good.
Yeah.
So you're helping them out. Now, are they gonna get rich off this shit? Absolutely. As of right now, no.
Most
You
likely.
never know. You never know. But right now, it's at least you're helping them to continue their efforts to see what they can do. You know,
I
maybe
like
they
the
can get more
progression. I mean,
sponsorships.
we had the documentary, we have a magazine, and now I think that what Bot Grinder and Grim Reaper are doing is more reminiscent of like traditional content.
Right.
With the podcast format, it's a lot different because it's edited. It's not what we're doing here, where it's live and it's a little sloppy. What they're doing is kind of cool. It's different. I like that everybody's kind
and
of
they're doing the phone ins and that's
Voicemail.
I think that's great.
So we had on the previous drone hangar, the original. I had a phone line, FPV for life, or I think it was, believe what it was 1-800 number, and we'd run the live, and then it would scroll across like it is right down, the little ticker, and it said, call in. When we throw it up, people would literally call, and I cube it up on my soundboard, and we sit there. And we've talked about bringing it back, and it's just funny because Bot then brought his on, and I'm like, shit, we just talked about this, guys.
Yeah.
And the last thing we want to do is keep thinking that we've already done it. We don't want to make people think we're mimicking. We've already done this. We're going to do it again because it's a good element because it brings.
It's a good format. Imitation is the sincerest. Yeah, right. Imitation's not a bad thing.
Stop the screen sharing.
So we're definitely we're thinking about bringing it back, but the drone hangar currently is more of like it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm not really trying to guide it anything. It's very organic kind of nature. Let it grow.
I just put it in the comments.
Nice.
What I miss?
Who's got the balls to call?
Call what?
Careful.
I just put the phone number in the chat if somebody wants to call in live on the phone.
Hey, Max, call in. Max, call in.
1-800 get naked. That's what I see down there.
Itchy sack.
That's funny.
Sammy cracked me up.
Shout out Max. He
So I
said
was
he's got me
showing,
on a Max has got me on a Tango too.
I
He was
I
just
see it.
texting.
I see it, Mike.
Shout out Max.
So Lon wrote what is it? FPV pilots don't comply with the regs now. No one expected them to comply with remote ID. You'd have to first register your drones, take the trust test, get your Part 107s, etc. Circle jerk, bend over, la-di-da, and then not happening.
Right.
Pretty much true.
We already knew that.
Pretty much.
That's
True.
yeah, pretty much.
Like there's no that's such a barrier of entry. Who
That's
the hell
probably
wants to go through
80%.
all that? You're telling your buddy, yeah, man, he comes and checks it out. Oh my.
What's going on over there?
What we got here? Is that a scratching?
What your internet smells like.
Scratch.
Bend over.
It's working for
Sounds
FPV.
like swamp ass.
That's
It's
what
not
I
a
think.
crime.
Somewhere.
Mike, you want me to play this?
Play
Yeah,
something.
go ahead.
An FPV Palooza is being planned.
Can't see it.
Can't see nothing.
Can
Mike,
hear it?
Watching you
Can't
drink a
see
beer,
it.
bro.
Mike,
Your
get off your
drinking
screen,
skills are subpar.
dick.
I didn't do anything.
That's exactly right. You did not.
Where's the sound?
So what is this, the promo?
Is there no sound?
No, I can hear it.
No, yeah, there's sound.
Mike, you're killing me, bro.
Yeah.
Troy, what'd you use for the follow me drone that you did? What was that?
The Mavic 3 Classic.
With Bigwater UAV Solutions out here at the Oldenburg Sports Site of the Eagle River FPV Palooza 2023, which will take place here in Eagle River August 4th, 5th, and 6th. Come on out, bring your families, your friends, and most of all, your quads. We're going to have a great time out here. August 4th will be our meet and greet, which we'll have at the Sweetwater Bar and Grill at 5 p.m. on August 4th. There'll be no flying out here on August 4th. We'll commence the flying out here at the field, the great sports park, Oldenburg Sports Park, 9 a.m. on August 5th. And I'm sure everybody will have a good hangover and be primed for flying.
Love it.
So as
Keeping
far
it
as
real.
events, what we're planning is we're going to have an egg toss. We're going to have a drone egg toss. We are going to have musical chairs with the FPV quads. There's going to be all kinds of giveaways, all kinds of prizes.
I've got a
we've
suggestion
some great
for a contest
sponsors.
for you if you.
I'm
if you
just
want
going off the top of my head. Pilot Institute is sponsoring. Flyhigh FPV is sponsoring. Chicagoland Racing sponsoring. They're bringing up the racing gates. Oh yeah, we're going to have some races out here as well. Some demo races. We're going to give demo rides to the public. I'm sure, like myself, most of the guys have extra sets of goggles. We've got some great facilities out here for you. Restrooms. We have a fridge, a couple of grills, a little concession area to prepare some meals. We'll barbecue out here. There's picnic tables. There's plenty of shades, and there's plenty of great opportunities to fly out here. The only thing we don't have out here is we don't have any bandos.
We'll have to burn something down.
Anyways, we're going to do our best to give you a best time up here in Eagle River, Wisconsin 2023 for the QuadMafia FPV Palooza. Yeah. Going to be a good time.
I love how he does that, dude.
Yeah, so hopefully you made your campground reservations, your motel reservations, etc. Hopefully you've done all that and you can get your ass up here to Eagle River. Average temperature August 4th, 5th, and 6th.
This is the part I'm jealous
in Eagle
about.
River is about 78 degrees. Average low is about 50 degrees.
Man, that's
somewhere in
Colorado
there.
weather
It's going to
right
be
there,
nice
man.
and comfortable for all you folks coming from the hot climates. You may, who knows? You may have to have your woolies on up here in the north.
It's hot as shit.
Not going to
Here.
be that today.
You guys are in the fucking 70s. It's gonna be like 100
Excuse me. It is June 20th,
And humidity.
and it is supposed to be about 85 degrees today in the mid 80s the rest of the week. So I'm filming this with my Mavic 3. Some of this footage you can see is with the Mavic 3. I'm in cruise control. And so anyways, yeah, should be a real good time up here. Really looking forward to it. You know, I may even get a band up here. Still have not found a place to fly on August 6th. We may look at just flying out here again on August 6th. It's hard to find a bando or even an abandoned farm up here, this so far up in the North Woods. Got to go quite a distance really to find any farms, but I'll see what I can do. There's still plenty of time to figure that out. So yeah, once again, hope to see you all up here. Looking forward to it. Should be a real good time, and get your ass up here. to the Eagle River. QuadMafia FPV Palooza 2023 here in Eagle River, Wisconsin at the Oldenburg Sports
I love it.
Park.
I love it.
August 4th,
I drink to that.
and 6th. Take care, baby. And remember, FPV is not a crime.
Later.
It isn't.
That's good.
Good one.
Good stuff, man.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
That's fun putting that kind of shit
I want to
together.
announce the new.
Yeah.
What's up, Ken?
There's new sponsors, guys. There's new sponsors that you guys didn't see in that video, and Ken from Place It Here is a new sponsor, and so is our co-sponsor Joe Fotoleo, one of our team pilots. They're both our team pilots, and they both sponsored for.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
the
you,
event
guys.
as well for the jerseys. So, guys, thank him.
Happy to do it.
Thank Ken, and then thank Joe for Joe add extra money because the guy fucked me in the ass at the print shop. So he
I picked up the extra.
we bought the jerseys for everybody. Yeah.
He has to have a beer.
No, I'm
after
happy
that.
to do it.
I've been violated.
Yep. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You should see the text I got from him today.
I hope it's not like a screenshot or something, like a pic. Like, God, scary. Hey, Rip Fly's in the house. What's up, brother?
Robert.
Ken Dono's in the house.
Another thing.
El Dobo.
Yeah,
Wait,
Snowbo's in the
another
house.
announcement.
You like Bud Light?
New team
Yeah,
pilot.
Shelby,
QuadMafia now is
You going
got
to Target gift card, $100?
Rchackers is a team pilot now.
Uh-oh,
Nice.
there you go. Nice.
Fly has
Golf
joined.
clap.
Jerseys are fire, says Fly.
How'd the initiation go?
Wait, I'm getting scared about being on this live stream.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned.
That's highly sus, sir.
So what's the contest you were talking about, Selby, for the FPV meet? You said you had a suggestion.
So I've been to a lot of meets in my career, and the ones that had the best ones were the CFL FPV meets, which is Central Florida. One of them they used to do was a limbo. They just took PVCs, did a limbo, and the other one they did was like a pinata party, like you got a bunch of shit hanging up, but they had the cameras mounted on poles like tripods, elevated up high and then looking down at the target, and you had to go up with, this time they were using like pool noodles to hit whatever the shit it was to knock off, but you had to walk over there, go over there. Like you could only see from the camera's perspective. You have the goggles on, the contestants would, and they go over the target with their noodles. But the cameras, so we're all feeding off those VTXs, right? They're all piped in, and so they're all looking at that, and so you're totally disoriented because all you can see is yourself in a third person view trying to go up and hit some shit that's on some PVC pipe and then knock it off. When you knock it off, you get back to your chair.
That's pretty cool.
And you can sit down. It made for a lot of fun. It was something I always remember, and some variants of that. You can keep. You can take that idea and run with it. Because
we could hang an AMA member up in the tree and try and whack him.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a lot of fun. You'll get a lot of people in it, and it's just funny to watch everybody trip over themselves, and
Pretty
have
cool.
no idea how they're getting where they're going.
Yeah.
So shit like that.
How about no?
How about no?
Emotional damage. Hurt my fee wings.
Emotional damage. He's funny though. I like how he does that. That guy, what is that? He's a famous TikToker, right?
Yeah, he's his shit's funny because he's always imitating his mom and his dad. Yeah, he's like a God, his backstory.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah, you can look him up on. He's definitely on Instagram. He's definitely on TikTok. I think he does posts on YouTube as well. But it's he was always talking about his Chinese family, his parents, and that's basically it is. It's just a spin-off of that.
What's his name?
Where it comes from. Shit, I gotta pull that.
Troy,
up.
did you just kill the state bird?
I think I've
just look up
sounds
emotional
familiar.
damage guy.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta look up.
mosquitoes
Emotional
in there.
damage guy, and they'll pull up his name.
That guy. Yeah.
But watch his other stuff because his other stuff's fucking hilarious. It's like really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great.
Too many
Sunrise.
edibles. I'm seeing shit just like that brought on the plane.
haven't seen Sunrise in my chat in a while.
Get the fuck off of this!
Oh my.
Oh, that's good.
Anybody flying tomorrow?
Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm flying Sunday.
Yeah, I try to fly every day. Today I took off. The rain was too much. It was so hot, man. I don't know how it is with humidity up wherever you guys, you know.
Colorado?
Well, I'm yeah, shut up.
Perfect.
Damn it. Make me miss home. Shit. Fuck. I'm not going to be able to get there until September, but yeah, you have the weather, which I love.
It's perfect.
Right now, it's awesome. Here, it sucks in North Carolina. It's so much humidity. It's like 95% humidity, and it was 96.
Yesterday, when I went to work, I work in the aerospace industry, so I work in clean rooms, and so humidity is a big part of it. When I got to work yesterday, I checked the humidity. It was 98% humidity here yesterday morning.
Really?
No rain.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
That's super crazy.
It tapered off down to about 75% by noon.
What?
Crazy.
That's totally abnormal.
Yeah, very abnormal.
Wow.
That's the norm here. I'm in Houston.
Yeah, like where are you at?
Houston, Texas. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh God, that's even that's even worse than where I'm at. Shit, I feel for you.
I would say
emotional damage.
An average day in Colorado is between like 14 and maybe 35%.
Yeah, correct. And like summers are totally bearable there, and I loved it. I never ran my AC. Plus, my house faces straight west to Pikes Peak, all I did was open all the doors and windows, and it just
it's been getting a little warmer. We've had some different weather here. Actually, this summer's been very, very wet.
Right? Yeah. Well, we have El Nino right now, so we have that whole tropical, stream coming through, and it's going to be that way.
I've been loving it.
My land's loving it because it means it's getting more moisture up there, and it's not so dry. And the damn beetle infestation that killed all the trees caused all the problems hopefully go away.
It cooled off here, but for several days we had 117, 119, 120 heat index.
Man,
yeah, it was for like 3-4 nights in a row. It was 106 heat index at 9 p.m.
You can't even go out and fly in this shit.
Yeah,
we were 107 heat index.
Just sit in a bucket of ice.
The other day, I couldn't do it. I was like, this is awful.
It was about 85 with about 30% today, so it was about perfect.
Faskible.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I like. I like that. I miss that. I miss the spring. I miss
even
every
the
season.
winters. The winters are pretty mild here. Everybody thinks Colorado is like crazy, but it's about right.
It's not. It's only up in the high country, and only at that. It's when it happens, and it's kind of like you don't even really see it. You don't see it on the front range.
35 degrees. Usually it's about 60 degrees.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was negative 20 over the winter.
Yeah, up on my property, it gets super cold. I'm getting ready to buy 10 more acres, and it's is San Juan? No, down San Juan Valley, and that shit I already looked up because I'm looking at where I want to get it, plot, and blah blah blah. And it's the winters up there. It's negative like 24 or some shit like that.
But only for like a period of time.
Yeah, it's short, very short.
Yeah, like a day.
It's like in January.
Gone.
Yeah, it's gone. And I'm used to it. I'm fine. Look at this. It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, enchilada.
Passa, Beiju.
And then there was 8. No, 7. Did my math? Yes, 7. Who are we missing? I thought someone dropped off.
Maddie dropped off.
That's right. Yep. Fucking Lobot. I miss him. Come on, Maddie. Where's
Sergio at tonight? I see him in the chat.
Yeah, Serge says he had technical problems.
Yeah, Sergio's
Chicago internet. Got it.
Probably got pew pew.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop bullets, sir. That probably just brings them on.
He went to my brother's house to show the because they wanted.
You have another brother? Does he look like you guys?
Yeah, like you guys triplets?
No, not really. He's
older, younger.
He's got lighter eyes. Like
bring him on the stream right now.
No, we'll be able to tell you apart.
Heck no.
I can barely tell the two of you apart.
Is he a monster? Does he have like?
Nah, he's the older one. He's the
I'm
one
thinking
that
Total
kicked-
Recall.
Yeah,
He's
like,
a-
heck
he's a-
no.
He's Total
He's the one
Recall.
Or
He's the one
hell,
that
I could
put
go
that
Goonies
together.
and thinking Sloth. What is he on chains?
Sloth.
Baby
How
Ruth.
about
Baby
now?
Ruth.
Baby.
How about
There you go. Now we know the demographic up in here. I felt the crowd. I've read it. Yes, Goonies, one of the best movies of all times in the 80s.
Absolutely.
Baby Ruth. Sloth.
Baby.
Love Chunk. Sloth, love Chunk.
Who's doing the truffle shuffle first?
That's
Shelby.
what I was gonna say.
I probably
Sergio
would.
says
Gonna
he's
take
listening in the chat.
Truffle shuffle.
Shuffle.
Truffle shuffle.
Come on, guys.
So Sergio
No,
says
seriously.
they're listening in the chat, but I'm wondering if your half mongrel brother is listening as well.
Yeah.
Just
Wonder if
Sergio.
Sloth is paying attention.
He's got internet.
You sure? Is he looking at it from his chain?
He's on Cricket.
Slinging it around? Oh, change channel.
All right, you guys take over the show. Let's see you later.
We already did.
Jeez.
What are you doing here anyway?
I want Mike to go feed him a baby Ruth or something.
This stream sucks.
No,
No host.
Yeah.
no host.
Hey, the host is here. It's just kind of a randomizer. Just say it's going to be your turn. You're the new contestant to be
You're gonna
who's
be
going to
up
be
there pretty
host.
soon.
You got content, right?
I
Got
always have
content,
content.
All right.
I always
Yeah.
have content.
Oh, look, there goes Lay. Oh.
See?
Please out here.
Hey, truffle, shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle. You are second and third, folks. I was first.
That chest is
Ready?
way
Hey, this
bigger
is
than I
not
am.
that kind of atmosphere.
Do it.
Nah.
Boom, da-tsh, da-boom, da-tsh. This is the time on Sprockets when we all dance for money.
Oh my God.
Folks, we are talking about drones. Hang on.
Oh, Billy.
This is a drone show?
I don't know. It's borderline stripper show at this point.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I don't know what's going on. Truffle shuffle. Let's go.
Shit.
Don't call our punk
Well,
guard.
well,
We've done the strip show before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Do not challenge
the
me,
camera.
she said.
Oh, they're off.
Challenge accepted.
No, I didn't do
Hang
that.
on. Going to
Hey, Joe,
wardrobe.
if you mute, oh wait, if you guys both mute your speakers, it looks like a pair of boobs. Joe, Max, go.
Oh, I can mute my
Oh,
speaker.
there you go. Video.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that
Boobies.
titty's fucked up. You guys are silly.
show them bruises.
Are we all doing this now?
I had to take care of something in the background. Sorry.
Didn't we
This
do
is
this
a,
before?
it's a-
Yeah.
I went into the
everyone's
restroom,
Yeah.
please. I don't need cameras.
Yeah,
Hey,
everybody
Is
just-
it
hey,
Mike?
there's the
Fuck you.
host. In case you wanted to know, folks, that is
guy.
the host.
Make
There
the
he
The rest
is.
of us,
Ah,
we're not the host, but he's the host.
Hey, no, not me.
Who's the host?
Right?
Who's the host?
The
Oh, that
circle
guy?
gets the square.
Not me.
Yikes. This has gone.
Oh,
Whoa, wait.
whoa.
Yikes. Wrong.
Jesus criminy, people.
Hey, show nipple. Show nipple.
You got to do a rewind for that.
First ass crack, I'm out.
Hey, let's
Shelby's
see
lined
that.
up. Ready to go, Shelby? Somebody show butthole.
Hold on, he says.
Here we go.
I was working on
Oh
it.
man,
We're-
emotional damage.
Oh no.
So I got a story. I took a picture. We were out hanging, flying the crew, and Marty went to go get one of our aircraft that went down. He left his phone. His wife called. She's a good sport. And I don't know how it went, but Ed grabbed the phone, Marty's phone, saw that the wife called, and he said he took his elbow and he went like that, and then he took a picture of it, and I said, "Give me the phone. I'll send it to his wife."
Let's say a hairy ass crack.
And she sent a text because she didn't. He called, or she called, and he didn't answer, obviously. So she sent a text. We responded to text. "I'm busy right now," and then sent this picture to her. Oh man, it's so great.
Lot of mercy.
She immediately video calls. It was like, what is going on? I'm like, hey, you know, I'm not going to tell her anybody her name.
Come
but
on.
I was like, you know, hey, it was. You know, she's like, it's Shelby. She goes, leave it on there. Let's just act like we didn't speak, and I'll bust his balls when he gets back. So when he got back, she keeps calling like she's pissed. She's riding his ass on the phone the whole time. You could hear him on the front side of the car because he walks away because he's a very polite guy. He's like, you know, I'm trying not to give her name away. I was like, she's like, he's just like begging for forgiveness. It's not what I didn't. I'm not with anybody. I didn't send any pictures. What are you talking about? I'm not cheating on you. Like, oh shit, it was so great, dude. That's what happens in our crew. Don't leave your phone around. We'll send pictures. Although it was just an elbow. It was just an elbow.
I would never leave my phone around.
I know. Well, it's a different kind
I'm
of crew.
paranoid about that too.
What's that?
You need a fingerprint for my phone.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have. Well, we taught him. You need to use a fingerprint.
If anyone leaves their phone around, they don't have very good pictures in there.
I don't know. Don't look at mine. Just saying.
So when are you guys heading this way, Max, Tammy?
Pretty much like I guess the end of the month.
Yeah.
Well, probably beginning. End beginning.
That weekend.
Yeah.
The weekend before.
Yeah, we're
the
pretty much
meetup.
coming straight out to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, my 60th birthday is August 1st.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
Happy birthday almost.
60.
60. Damn.
You old son of a bitch.
I know.
You better start thinking about a plot.
That's funny.
I own mine
We were
already.
just talking about that.
I'm
What up,
actually
Booster?
Booster! My man,
You know, look at
Max,
that.
what's that going to take? About 3 days?
Not a day of 60.
Max, what's that going to take? About 3 days? You got that
Yeah,
drive
we're
planned
gonna
out?
we'll do 3 days. Yeah.
Yep.
Take our time out there.
Hey Max,
Yep.
Yeah.
you should. When you guys planning on coming down towards Illinois after the meetup or towards
Yeah.
the meetup?
Yes.
After.
Yeah.
Okay, so after maybe we'll.
What are you
well, I don't
playing?
know what you're gonna
Jeopardy?
do,
You
But-
but
guys should hit up that parking lot where Maddie was.
We-
Like, you should do that
we
again.
should go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hurricane.
Chicago.
It's about to hit the
Chicago.
Take cover.
Chicago.
Stay inside.
Yeah.
That's an
Get to
emergency
your
rock.
basement.
It's a Friday
Get out of
night.
there.
Duck.
This is
Stay
the emergency
inside.
broadcast
Duck
system.
hit the ground.
This is the
Exactly.
attention of the emergency
deck.
broadcast system. This is not a test.
Put on
I
your
repeat,
safe.
this is
Your
not a
This is
test.
not a test.
Get in your basement now.
put on your bulletproof vests now.
Friday.
Get naked, and get in the basement.
Try to have
now.
a baby.
That's one too many Bud Lights, sir.
Later.
Oh man.
Oh, so what were you asking
Yeah,
Mike
what
about
are we
Illinois?
doing?
I was
Illinois.
saying, if you guys are gonna come down right after, we can maybe rip. I'll ask Jinx and Dan Z and Fcore. We can all go rip at their one of their spots, dude, that they pick. If
Okay.
you guys have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading. Yeah, we have time. We plan on taking pretty much 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Nice.
well, we
Awesome.
were gonna head straight out to the
So long as she
meetup
has internet.
and then come back a little more slowly. Yeah, I'll be like working from the car.
Lucky.
Sleeping in the car.
Damn it.
Getting paid.
Yeah. Well, let's talk. You
Damn
want to
you.
let me know you as soon as you
I
get
picked the
here.
wrong profession.
No shit.
I mean, my car
I need
could
that.
drive us out there. I could get paid. You could get paid.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be so nice.
Lee, you gotta come, Lee. Lee, you gotta
I'm
come.
trying.
I'm starting to GoFundMe. 'cause,
There's no
like,
trying. There's
my
no
trip is
trying.
not
You
paid.
gotta come, dude.
Hey, how many people are coming to the meetup?
Yeah.
I
Is
cannot make it. I just
Is
found
there
out I have
actually
a
a number
drone job I
of
gotta
people
do.
signed up?
What happened? I couldn't hear you. What?
What's the number, Mike?
Well, we got some people from Wisconsin, right? They're gonna be coming, right, Troy, on your side?
Mm-hmm.
This sounds very
Uh,
vague. I don't think he knows a
Yeah.
number.
No, I don't.
We've got some people from
the only number
Wisconsin.
I know, are the ones that are in the Facebook event and my guys out here.
So what do you think? Like 20?
More than 20.
More than 20? Okay.
Oh, I'm looking around maybe 45, 50.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's a good number.
yeah.
Running events are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
I'm sadly
but
gonna miss it.
usually last minute, like Dave said, always the last minute, the end of the month.
Shelby
like,
probably
you'll get
knows
more
this.
people.
Shelby, do you know about Vinyl, the church, or Beta?
Doing what?
Vinyl, the church, or Beta in Colorado?
The church?
Yeah.
You're talking about the I'm trying to think. Hold on, I was doing something.
The nightclub.
Busy taking. Yes.
Yeah,
yes. So the one in Colorado Springs. Are you talking about that?
The one in Denver. Yeah. I don't know about it.
The church. Heard of the church? There's one in Springs.
You were just talking about running events. I used to run events at a bunch of nightclubs in Denver. And the church is like a world famous nightclub.
Yeah, I know the church. Man, one of my besties works still in the radio down in the Springs, and you get tickets to concerts all the time. Back when I was living there, and
So
he took me to
you've been
all
to plenty of
kinds
shows at Red
places.
Rocks, then.
Oh yeah, Red Rocks, downtown everywhere, all kinds of shit. We saw Alanis Morissette at one venue. God, I can't remember the hell it was, but it was a very small venue.
The Bluebird or something like that.
Yeah, it was almost like it was like a. Almost say it's like a school theater in a way. It was
there's
unique.
a few new theaters here that are just amazing right now.
It's got a great music scene, man.
Yeah, it does. Colorado does.
And I don't think people really, maybe they do understand that, but it's a big music scene now. It's really good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Rocks is just, if you go to any concerts, and you owe yourself once to go. If you like going to concerts, go to Red Rocks. Go catch your band if your band's playing there.
Yep.
It's unlike any
Hey,
other.
did Maddie just pop out of nowhere and didn't say bye?
Yeah, and then he's in the chat.
He's causing trouble in the
It's musical
chat.
chairs.
That was about
I'm
30
telling
minutes ago.
Yeah, you're a little behind.
No,
You're
I know,
laggy.
but did he say bye?
Your
Or he just
internet.
popped out?
You should refresh your own
Whatever.
stream.
I'm done. I'm done.
You weren't even
9
in the
minutes
stream in
past
the
4:20
first
somewhere.
place.
Yeah.
Are you kicking us out?
Somewhere.
You're kicking us out? Max just
What?
got here.
Emo
I know.
shoulder damage.
Why are we
I'm
shutting
calling
down?
Xfinity tomorrow morning. They're
What
gonna
are we
give me a
paying
fucking
per minute?
refund
Shutting
for
down?
fucking
All
month.
right.
I
Later,
just paid
everybody.
my card. I got my video privileges back.
Dab time.
That was already done, sir.
Deb.
When you see this circle up, that means dab time. No dab time.
Dab time.
Dab time.
Dab time.
Dab.
No dab time. This is, we're not going to have an intelligent conversation, and this means we're going to have even more of an unintelligent conversation. And this means it's going to get worse.
So
this
when it
means
goes
it's gonna
on
get
and
funny
off,
and worse.
when they go on and off, it's a hit on. Take a hit on.
Yeah, it's like,
Take
hold
a
on.
hit.
That's so freaky. Everybody's like, on.
Oh, yeah.
So anybody watch the International Open last weekend?
No.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Crickets.
Sports ball.
Interesting.
But the NASCAR race we had here in Chicago, one of our friends, who was it? One of the guys from the Chicago crew here, and they flew with us on Sunday. No, Monday. It was Monday. His name is Ryan. Ryan or Eric? I don't know. But anyways, he went. He said it was pretty cool. The NASCAR in Chicago was pretty cool.
He flew it, or he just watched it?
No audio.
No, he was there.
They should have flew it.
What do you mean? What do you mean flew
Should
it?
have pulled his quad out and flew it. Chased him.
No,
Chased him.
no,
He doesn't have remote
Why
ID or
not?
nothing.
Yeah.
Rip it.
Who's going to catch you? Full
Well, you don't
set.
need it yet.
You don't need remote ID right now, sirs.
You don't need it yet.
I know. Golly,
It's
they're talking about
coming.
taking it willingly.
Was there a TFR?
Like, wait, can I do it now?
What's up, Anthony? Anthony Blackbaum.
I want to do it now.
Black
I want
Mamba.
remote ID now.
TV.
Hey, Anthony. Actually, I'm glad he's in the chat right now.
He ain't got
Anthony,
GPS.
Anthony's
Send that
working
shit.
at part
If you're going to be a
107.
rebel, you got to be a
Crossfire
rebel
all
all the
day.
way, man. Right, Max?
What?
If you're going to be a rebel, you got to be a rebel all the way.
Sure.
Go,
Right?
go.
Full
100%.
send. Send it.
So
Full
Anthony's working a job with me on
Hopefully
Monday at
comes
Part
back.
107 job. And then Sunday, in return, he hooked me up with a motocross gig. Some unnamed motorcycle companies doing an, IMI motocross track in Erie. Shelby, have you ever heard of that one?
Negative.
Okay, it's been there for like 40 years, but basically, unknown company's going to do a demo day.
How about
and they brought
no?
in pro riders. So Anthony hooked it up. We're going to go out and fly the gig. So I'm super excited about that.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's sweet,
motocross
man.
is Cool,
Yeah, excited about that
You're
one.
gonna love it. Dude.
I haven't done motocross yet, so I'm going to
Nice.
bring a mix of different
If
quads.
you get low, you're gonna mess things up.
Oh no,
If you
I
get
plan
low,
on,
that's the shot that you want, but you're gonna mess
Yep.
things up.
that's fine. I have
You
a
get some
couple
dirt.
quads. I have a couple quads that are perfect for that.
Yeah.
So that's my intent.
There's one close to me, but they require 107. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Go get your
Well,
107.
Get your 107.
Yeah.
Pilot
Get your
Institute.
107.
Pilot
I mean,
Institute. One of our fine sponsors for the QuadMafia
Then you're
FPV
gonna need a
Palooza.
module.
Easy
for
peasy,
every
motherfucker.
Pilot
drone.
Institute's course.
It's easy.
You
To take
close-
your 107,
Hey,
it's not that hard.
Close this stream.
Yeah.
Go
If
to
you want
my
to get paid
channel.
money, good money, that you're gonna
Click the
they're gonna
affiliate
require it.
Yeah.
There it is.
There
Oh,
he
I've
come
is.
got
on.
gigs lined
Oh,
up to
come
where
on.
There
I
he
can make
is.
money
This
if
guy.
I see a need for it.
Great segue.
Or you can
It's
just
easy.
look it up
Easy
online
peasy.
on YouTube and fucking learn it right there.
I have as
Be done with it.
I
That's
watch
what
the
I
drone
do.
coach a lot, but I have
I
Greg's
did it in
course.
2 days. I watched shit on
Yeah.
YouTube. I talked to my buddy here, and I skipped that shit right there and saved myself some money. And bing,
Yeah,
bang, boom, I passed.
I watched a tiny bit on it, but I got my license in 2016.
I ain't dogging on it. I mean, make money,
Like
make money.
like 3 days after.
Sorry.
You know, I mean,
I know I
didn't.
could
There was
pass
no
it.
content online. I just studied the
still hobby.
guide. Yeah,
Yeah, most of the shit
I've
is
been
just
asked
common
and
sense,
I
and
still
you already
haven't
know it
accepted
from watching all the
nothing,
videos you've already watched.
Nor
Honestly,
gave anything, but yeah. Still
it's learning
hobby.
the maps. It's just learning how to
Maps,
read, learning the
latitude,
maps, sectional
longitude.
charts,
Yeah, the maps.
the METARs, and
METARs.
understanding that. That's
Sectional
that's
charts.
just learning.
The METARs, yeah, I could refresh on that
The
and
rest
just
is
and
common
remember
sense.
what all it means. But
I mean, it's what you learn
yeah, it's
through time, I guess.
Yep,
Yep.
If you're
and
somebody
it's
new,
it's got to learn the data that they
new
want.
in the hobby, you know, like new.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
you got to research a little bit and learn things.
yeah,
but
but you know, Joe,
you've been
you're
here
good
for
to
a
go.
while. You should
Do
know
it.
oh yeah,
those
no, I
things.
know I could pass it. I just don't know that I
But we don't fly
have a need
airplanes.
for
I
it,
don't
because if I
understand
get
the METAR shit.
You
know?
just
You
said you
always
had.
got
Hey,
the
hold
need
on,
for it.
hold on, Joe. You
Get
just
some
said,
side gigs,
you
make
just
some money.
said you had
Yeah.
a need for it. You just said
Yeah.
the track won't let you fly
Yep.
unless you have a Part 107.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a need.
That's not a need. That's a
No,
that's
it
not a
is.
need.
No, it
That's a
is.
want.
No, it's
Well,
a want.
it's a
but
want.
We'll put it this way.
Well,
How much
do
of a
it.
flight
You'll start
controller
paying
you
for
can
your
get your
gig.
107?
Yeah, I mean, I know I could just refresh, study up and go take
it.
it and get it. But then I'm required to put a remote ID on my.
Only if you're flying.
Only
for
Only if
commercial
you're
use.
flying for 107
Yeah,
work.
you can claim if
Yeah.
you're flying for hobby, just like you are now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna
It's
get your
true.
107, Joe?
No, he's not.
Yes,
He
he is.
needs
He's gonna
to.
get it.
He's too chicken. Because he's going to need
Chicken.
a remote
It's
ID
either
on
that.
every
I mean,
one
if you're
of
not
his
going to get the
drones.
107, you might as well get an AMA membership.
Yeah.
And then it's
No.
it's
I have one.
$5
I'll buy
every
it for
3
you.
years. It's $5 every
Airplanes.
3 years as a hobbyist, but it's $150 per drone as a 107. I don't know. I don't need it.
Tammy's an AMA.
So you
too.
have
Tammy's
one
a
drone
airplane.
that you fly for 107, your POS. It's already got a remote ID on it.
Traitors.
Or get
I'm
yourself a
not
Nevada.
monetized. I'm
Why
not
do you
monetized. I'm
want-
not 107. I don't need
Why
it.
do you want
See,
your
I like
107?
when I do 107 work. I like working with companies that have their own equipment, and all that
Yeah.
you're requiring from me is my services as a pilot. You don't need me for
That would be
my other
nice.
expertise, which is hardware and the aircraft and blah blah blah. You just need me to fly this damn thing. Now, because it's your damn thing and you want me to have a 107, I'll do it because I can fly the damn thing. But if that was my damn thing, I wouldn't have remote ID on it. I probably won't. And that's just the way it is. And I'm going to do what I want, my privacy in my own place. But when it comes to work, that's what they require. Get a 107, whether you use it or not. At least have it so you can go and get those gigs when they do pop up, because they do pop kind of up. They're like, all of a sudden you have it, then you don't have it. It's like, I didn't have any work, and now, boom, I got work.
I'm in roofing
What? Out
sales.
of
I
nowhere.
get it. Yep, exactly.
And it's
Go ahead.
networking too. And just so you know, in this
back.
industry,
I can't wait
it
to
is
make it, man.
all about networking. It is
That's
all
right, yeah.
about
Yeah.
making connections,
But it
tying in
would
with
be
people
nice to have
all over.
everything
Mike?
supplied.
That's when
to
they will
you.
come.
But then
I'm a-
again, if things are supplied to you, are you going to fly it the same way you fly every day? You know?
Max flies his stuff like he hates it. Like
I
he
when
wants
I
it
fly for
great.
companies,
Great.
it depends
Amen,
on what
baby.
they want me to do.
But-
I fly within the parameters
ser-
that they want.
I mean, for real, Chubby, like, if you're handed, like, say you never flown a Mavic 3 and they want you to fly a Mavic 3, like, are
Maddie,
you...
share my screen.
You know, I mean, all DJIs fly the same in a sense. But
yeah, but
sort of. You know?
I guess in my case it's a little different.
An acro drone, you know.
The work that I do, 107 drone work.
You guys
it's more military related in scope. So
we're gonna go
it's not going to require what a lot of you guys are doing.
Okay. Now that's an AMA I could join.
Traitors, you traitors.
I'm just gonna sign
How
Joe
about
up real quick.
I just need to record Mike saying it, put it on my show, and use it as a soundboard. I swear to God, perfect. He's saying it's same.
How about
Are you too cheap for a soundboard? What's going on?
I mean, I got my soundboard right here, but it won't pipe through. Every time I do it, it's an echo, echo, echo.
Who needs a soundboard when you got a human
No, it was
soundboard?
fine.
I know.
Earlier.
We got a human beatbox
All
right
right, what
here.
else do you have up the sleeve there? I want to hear another.
Yeah,
one.
right.
Shelby has like 300 clips.
No, but Mike's replacing.
What, as far as my soundboards?
Lee, you never watched Shelby's stream?
Yeah, no, I'm talking
funny.
about Mikey. He's
Oh,
Mr. Soundboard
Mike.
tonight, but he only has one sound.
Oh, he's the human. He's the real soundboard. What's the guy's name from Police Academy?
Oh yeah. He's a good one.
That used to make all the noises.
Yeah. Jones.
What the hell is his name? Yeah. Okay, I could.
I'm Max.
Yeah, I've got a nice soundboard. It's digital. It's just whatever I got from this website. It works
Michael
great.
Winslow.
That's it.
It's got thousands of sounds. I haven't even scratched the surface.
From Police Academy.
Michael Winslow, yeah.
Is that what it is? I think that's right. Yeah,
It is.
I think
Yeah,
that's
Michael
right.
Winslow. Yeah, that's
he
it.
was crazy. All the noises he can make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was good.
It was insane back in the day.
for sure.
So who here is doing drone work right now, currently? Raise your hand.
Right here.
I am. So pretty much, good bunch of us here.
Yeah,
my
I get a
drone
lot
work.
of 107 work.
All right, sound
the
number
one is-
2. That was pretty good.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No,
You
you're
just
good.
made sound number 2. It was funny. Literally.
Those hurt.
Sorry.
I saved that. Hey,
Everybody
Go ahead,
here
Shelby. I want to hear what you're
I-
talking
I
about.
forgot. I literally had one of these.
Perfect.
And everybody in the
It's all
chat.
good.
I had a brain fart.
Yep, those hurt.
I know
Yeah.
Troy's
There's no
been doing
farting in the Raz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Troy,
no
yeah.
farting in the Raz.
I know you've been doing some good work, Troy, with your 107 recently.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been seeing some of the golf course stuff. I'm doing a golf. That's what Anthony and I are going to do on Monday as a golf course. But we're just doing like the pro shop in the clubhouse.
See, I don't do any of that stuff. Everything I do is way different than it's government military related
Yeah.
contracts. kind
So
of
I do
thing.
mom and pop video production.
Yep. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that. I just found out, and we were talking about networking a minute ago, right? That's how I got this one. The one I had before that was
So is that what you do
again from the network. Both
for
of
a
them.
day job, Shelby?
The other one was the previous one was my full-time day, and now this one is not. This one is in spurts, but they're like 2-week, 3-week, stretches.
I'm
and
asking
then
because
the
that's kind of my
pay
day
the
job
pay
thing.
is what's great. The
Yeah.
pay is the pay is still there. They the market still bears at least what I asked for my day rates. And
Are we allowed to talk in numbers, or you're not ready to share those?
No, I don't. I typically with all my contracts, because I'm also under a lot of strict NDAs.
Sure.
How about a
sensitive
How about a
shit I do.
ballpark figure?
Between 0 and infinity.
Wow.
There you go. No,
Yeah,
it's probably comparable to.
all depends on that contract.
Yeah, it
You know,
does.
'cause
And every one of them is negotiated. At
if
least
you're-
with this
you're
current company I work
desperate,
with.
you want to make money.
So Shelby,
Or
You got to learn to
you're
negotiate.
desperate,
You also got to
somebody
know
wants
what
you.
the market bears for what you are and
Right.
what skill set
I
do you
wonder,
have. Are you an
you know-
expert? Are you truly an expert? Are you just a pro, or are you an
Yeah.
expert in the field
Yeah.
in which
Yep.
you're trying to apply for?
Yep.
And in my case, for this company, I'm an expert. So I negotiate that way with them when they say, "Hey, Shelby, we got another stint for 2-3 weeks." All right, sweet. Well, let's talk numbers, and then we'll talk the contract.
So is that all flying?
No. Some of it's also teaching, educating, training, Is the best way I can describe it.
So Shelby,
no, it's not
we're
all.
probably...
It's not always sticks. Sometimes it is purely sticks. Like one I did last year for a week. I went to West Virginia. That was a solid 40 of flying, and it was not like a lot of it was just mundane, but some of it was actually really badass. It was, yeah, I can't even. I wish I could tell you.
Secret agent.
Really cool.
So Shelby, I was trying to tell you that we're probably connected in a way.
We got too many questions.
I work for an aerospace, Colorado-based aerospace company, and we have all military contracts.
Yeah,
so,
that's
so.
same
So
thing.
you and I are probably closely linked in a way that
probably
you don't even
linked.
know. Yeah.
Yep. I would bet if I started throwing, company names that I've worked with on meaning with this company on the contracts that I've been with, then you would know exactly.
Yep.
Like Sierra Nevada. Probably.
Yeah, I'm a programmer for them, so I do automation controls.
See, so yep, there's a lot of people that this company that I work for has contracts with, and
Can't really talk about
one was to go to overseas about 12 months ago about training drone pilots in a certain area.
FPV your full time, or is there another?
It was.
full-time-
Now it's switched. I have a full-time job that I do during the day. I have some trades that I know, and one of them is I work on heavy machinery. I fix all their crap, and I work on 6 different locations, run all their equipment.
So yeah,
and it's in that company. I made a contract with them. I said, well, I also do my drone work with this company, but this company is kind of sporadic. But when they come, I'm going because if I'm going to work here, you gotta have the understanding that's actually my priority. Because the pay is way more than what you are offering me here to do this service. So, I mean, in that field, I'm a pro. I'm not an expert. I'm a pro. In the field of what I do in the drone, I'm an expert. So that's where the market reflects that by which way I get paid and how much I get paid.
And I would say that I'm the complete opposite of that. I'm a pro in the drone world. And I'm an expert with what I do in the aerospace industry.
And your pay reflects that, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's the same for me. And my pay reflects that. I just wish it stayed like that all the time because it's lovely.
And I'm a pensioner.
Well,
I hope to be someday soon.
I hope to be too.
Pension
Goddamn it.
and business.
We're right behind you. All of us.
Easy there, 1%er.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking flash your peacock feathers
Flash
about
that
how
shit
good
around,
your state is. Let us indulge in our little little givings in life. God damn it.
Right.
You gotta talk more. It's Tammy's turn.
What? No.
Okay, go ahead. Here, I'll hand you the microphone.
Come on,
We're
Sammy.
going to talk about secret agent shit.
Let's talk about Sammy.
Tammy. Here we go. Tammy. Truffle shuffle. Tammy.
She's pregnant with my child.
Oh, let's not do
that's
that.
a different
Let's not do
trait.
that. That's not
Is that
good.
for real?
Last thing you need to do is start shaking the brain around a little bit. It's not good. Come out and asking for Baby Ruth. We don't want that. Go ahead, Tammy. Mike's yours. Floor is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So we're gonna go chase drift cars tomorrow.
Nice.
And then on Thursday we're gonna go chase motocross again. And
I love that.
That's this side gig is the motocross.
I think that's where you all should be running to. Running.
Yeah.
You're gonna get gig work out of that. You're gonna get gig work.
No,
those dudes and gals love that shit.
Yes, they're all narcissists and they all want video footage. So yeah, that is the side
and especially skiers and snowboarders up in Colorado. I know for a fact that they are doing the same damn thing. They're probably also doing it within their own cliques because they probably have that mentality going on. But absolutely, any extreme sport and quads is cool.
Yeah, but somehow drift. I don't know. Drifters, it got set up incorrectly, and they just kind of expect to get some footage. Without pay, every once in a while you
know
can
your
get
clientele.
that wants their car specific for a while, but for the most part, they're not really coughing up the money.
Is this a different group?
But I bet you those motocross people are.
They are.
Yeah, exactly.
They are. Yeah.
Got to know your clientele.
Exactly.
You're chasing drift cars around. Most of these people are blue collar workers, young, spending their money while they got it.
Put all their money into the car.
So they're just ripping on the weekend like most of us do, ripping their quads and wings. Yep. They're throwing their extra cash at it, and There you go.
Yeah.
Where they're not gonna.
I got friends with cigarette boats, man. They love when I'm chasing them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they don't have the money to pay you to do what you're giving, so it's kind of
They
like
can't pay him. He doesn't have a 107.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. Should I share my
They
screen?
can't pay me.
So just take the
emotional
money, Joe.
damage.
Come on.
Get that 107.
That's right. He
They didn't
speaks
pay me.
the truth. This is your captain speaking. Please get your part 107. Thank you very much.
I don't
Mike-
think anyone's going around asking for your license anyway.
Did you get your 107, Mike? I thought you were going for it at one point. No. Oh, you
yet.
did. Okay,
Good,
good.
yeah.
Good to hear
So-
from you. Yeah.
So, what do you like more, chase
No,
and
I
drift
didn't
or
get it yet.
motocross?
I
I would
did
personally
not
love chase
get it.
motocross.
So motocross is new. We just started doing that the past few months. We've been chasing drift for years.
Right.
We still really enjoy it though. Like it's still really fun. But motocross, I think, is more fun right now because it's new.
It's new. Yeah, I was gonna say the same
I think
thing.
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's
I think
badass.
it's so cool.
Yeah.
It is. It's super duper duper cool.
I'm
Yeah,
new to FPV, so I've just done some chasing of Max's fixed wing and some birds here and there, but I'd love to try either one.
Yeah.
Motocross, drift.
I would
Bring
say
it.
the motocross wrecks the drone more. They're
Yeah.
like the dirt and the rocks are
Yeah, the
coming up.
dirt.
Like with drift, every once in a while, a piece of rubber will fly at you, but we've gotten showered with dirt on.
You ever
the
watched Todd FPV? So look
See a
him
little
up.
bit of it, I think.
Todd TODD FPV or
Oh,
yeah,
I think I've
Todd.
seen that name. Yeah.
No.
yeah. So Todd's been around a long time. Most of them, I mean, not longer than me, but yes, probably everybody else. He lives in Arizona, and his thing is he likes to trade, or he's tied in with the like Baja crew or they race over big deserts. He's in Arizona and they race those runs. So he'll take his like 7-inch and go out and he'll chase those while they're racing.
That's nice.
And it's these big, vast, beautiful, amazing runs.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think any of you guys that have the skill set to go and want to chase, I think that's these extreme sports are where it's at.
Yeah,
And most
chasing is
places in your
fun.
towns have these tracks, dirt tracks. I think dirt's the best, but
Yeah.
you know,
And you just have to go to their website. There's always a media page. There's always like either a form to fill out or someone to contact. And you know what, Joe? They say you have to have your 107. They're not checking for your license. They're just trying to weed some people out because they want you to know what you're doing. They don't
Sure.
want your drone hitting the riders or the drivers or the cars or
Right.
whatever. But they're not checking your license when you get to the track.
hey, is the money good?
It depends.
Is it decent?
It depends on who. Like most of the people that like right now we're kind of in with a group that's a little bit older, so they're all established. They've all got their careers. They
Yeah.
want to go back to riding motocross. They've all got brand new bikes, so they have money to spend, but
Right.
you kind of price it based on who you're.
Yeah, who your client is.
Yeah.
Know your clientele.
What are you doing? Just like a video with a song of their choice, or like what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep, that's how I've done with some boat for free.
It's what M Drones has said was chasing speedboats is fun as heck. I think
Yeah.
anything like that, man. You
It
get
is.
tied in with these people that have that discretionary, that extra money.
We've
That's
done
what you
that
wanna
in
tie into.
Florida, but I
Yeah,
don't
these
know.
guys that I know are running cigarette boats, like $500,000.
The guys that have the guys and gals that have the money that
Yep.
spend on this kind of stuff that costs money to run it like decent is where I think where most people need to tie themselves into. People have already done it. That's why they're at where they're at. I think there's still room for plenty more to go into that
Yeah, absolutely.
that field.
Yeah,
But it's going to get tight. It's going to get
$300
tight.
is
It's going to
chunk
start.
change for a video.
It's going to start reaching that top of it. It's going to max out. And there will be too many.
Our drift track is getting a little crowded. Like for years, we were the only ones there.
Oh, now there's more pilots. Yeah.
But now it's getting a little bit crowded. Whereas the motocross track, they've never had a drone there. So
Yep, stay on it. Stay on it.
Yeah.
Get yourself into that. Yeah, there's another one right here. These, what are these? The
It's with my friends. We go out and when we're on the racers. This is Buena Vista.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There you go. Get you some. This is awesome shit right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. There you go. Man, your videos make me miss home so freaking damn much. Like, seriously. As soon as I'm done with this contract I gotta do, I'm flying out to Colorado. I actually told my wife today, I was like, as soon as I'm done with the drone contract, and we take some of that money, I'm going back home. She's like, okay.
Like I said, hit me up.
Yeah, it'll be in September for sure. Because I'm not done with the drone contract at mid-August.
Talking about it, talking to Mike, he needs to do one here next summer.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
I know Shelby knows the spots. I know the spots, so we can just do a little tour or camp and stay somewhere like.
Oh yeah, man. You can stay on my land. Everybody can come. I got fucking plenty of land. We can just all camp right on that motherfucking land.
All right, it's official.
As our travels go, we can go there for a night or two. I don't care.
It's official.
Yeah, next summer. Let's do. I want to go back to Colorado too.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this.
All right, it's official, guys. Colorado, QuadMafia FPV Palooza 2024, Colorado.
Yeah, man, I'm down for that. You got me in on that. I'm going for sure. I'll be bringing people. We can make this a big motherfucking event.
I'm down.
I mean, we can. I get COFPV guys are up there. There's so many. Yeah, this is killer spot, man.
Yeah, let's chase your.
You could literally have the event right where you were at.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's open camping in National Forest right here.
Yeah, but it's National Forest. Is it National Forest we can't fly, or is I can't remember?
No, it's National Forest. You're fine. It's
Is that Buena Vista? Is that 4 Mile?
Yeah, this is
That's
4 Mile.
That's BLM land.
No, this is actually National Forest. I was just there a couple days ago. There's National Forest signs up, but you can fly in National Forest. You just can't fly in national parks, and you can't fly in. What's the other one? There's a Colorado animal preserve area.
Oh, the preserve. Yeah, I got booted out of Garden of the Gods. The guy fucking that guy was pissed.
Yeah, no go.
This is the early days though. This was 2015. I was up there flying and got busted.
Yeah, in state parks as well. You can't fly in Colorado.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I was bending it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, this shit's cool, man. This is a great spot. Just make it right there. We'll get it all going. Let's do it. I'm all for it, man.
Our pipeline runs through that. Our pipeline
and you can do
ran through that.
Do June right there. Oh,
perfect.
Yeah, June.
It'd be absolutely perfect weather.
So I can say
the crisp.
I was there a month ago in that exact same spot, and it rained every day, about 3 times a day. But it was only for about 30 minutes, and it took all the dust down, and it cooled everything off. And
cooled everything off.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful up there. I'm telling you, man.
It was about 80.
If people are down for that, I'm down. I'm down to get behind that.
Hey, Kim Fuse, how you doing?
Hey.
Kim Fuse, what's up? I will definitely back that. If you end up wanting to do that, I will absolutely put forth my effort to help that. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm in.
Especially since it's farther out. We're talking 24. Absolutely. Yeah. I can work my schedule around that for sure. I can get sponsors, organize, what I need to do to organize, get people
Let's put some dates on the calendar. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I say June. I know the weather, too. Just like Litas, we're both from there, and I think June is a great month. You can go, if you go any earlier than that, you run the risk of catching the last snow. Because there's always a last snow before you fall into a good spring in the high country, mainly the high country. So
and June is like wildflowers, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wildflower. Yeah, I like that.
Yep. It's beautiful up there. It's a great place. There's you put it this way.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're not going to run out of spots to fly.
No.
You're not going to run out of spots to fly. Not at all. Nope. No way. It'd be endless. It'd be like there's just too many. Like we can't go to.
So I'm gonna be in the Smoky Mountains for 2 months in Maryville, Tennessee, doing some work, some construction work, and I'm fucking stoked because Houston is flat as a pancake. So I'm stoked to be around some mountains. And,
well, if you find anything out there, man, I would love for you to reach out to me and like send me some links, some like pins. If you found any cool spots to fly. Or
for sure.
anything mountain wise that is cleared out somewhat that looks cool to fly. I'm looking for shit like that. But East Coast sucks, man.
I don't know.
Colorado's heaven to me. It's not just because I'm from there, but I've flown all over. And Colorado just has the best spots to fly.
I'll be there for 8 to 10 weeks, so I'm gonna explore it for sure. Looking around.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I'll be posting.
It's a way to get to know the area that you're at too when you're flying FPV, because you got to research.
I plan on retiring there to that area.
Okay.
The friends that we're doing work for, really good friends of ours, and they're building their forever house, so we know they're going to stay, and we know it's a good area. So we're planning on retiring that way.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were pushing that age, Joe. That's good for you.
No,
though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 15
he's up
years
there.
old,
You know,
It's good to prep way beforehand, though.
It's good. He's
Good,
gonna do
good job.
steady work, so he
I'll be
has some work
45
on the back
in
end.
November.
A couple years
Yeah.
later, he's got to do some other work.
Little ways to go yet.
I just hit 50. So
Yeah.
I don't know when I'll be done. Yep.
So young,
Long
so-
ways from
so
me.
young.
I feel young, then I
That
don't
tile
feel
work will
young.
kill you, though, right, Mike?
What's up?
That tile work will kill you.
Yeah, no shit.
Flooring. I'm going to be doing like 3,500 square feet of laminate floors, 4 showers, 2 kitchen backsplashes, 2 fireplaces. So
That's why he's a sponsor now.
Yeah, that's why I sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling in that green.
Some FPV gear.
Oh, look at this.
Share the love, baby. Share
Getting his
the love.
107. Look
Nice.
at him go.
Part 107. We're
Yeah,
just gonna
so
keep forcing it.
Oh, well, you don't
Ken-
have part 107.
Roof inspection.
No, I'm not
Ken
107.
really,
No, I know.
Ken really went out. Like Ken's like, you know what, Michael? Listen, bro, I'll get the jerseys for the team players. I'm like, dude, oh my god, dude. He's
It's awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
Ken, Joe, you guys, amazing dudes. Appreciate it, really do.
I was glad to be able to help, for sure.
But
Yeah.
with the jerseys, do you need to be that built to wear them?
No, man, it's just a model.
Do you have to have part
dude.
107? If so, I know someone who will not be able to have a jersey.
Because they're pretty tight, and I need to go on a diet real quick.
Any shirt I wear nowadays looks like I'm wearing saran wrap.
No, they don't
The
look like
mannequin
that.
grip.
Nah, they don't look like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, I have a question.
What
So
sizes
who's
are
doing
we
a
getting?
truffle shuffle at the meetup?
Extra sexy. That's the size. That's
They're
what
not
I
gonna
always
be
say.
sexy if we're wearing them.
Extra
tight,
sexy.
Yeah, who's running the truffle shuffle contest?
Ooh,
I won
Joe,
already.
the
It's
contest.
already. We don't even need to
And what do we
judge no
win?
more.
Tammy and Max are.
We're
Tammy and
running the
Max are.
contest.
Okay, so
All
we're
right.
not we're not in.
Are you guys serious
Yeah.
about this Colorado thing? Because you really got my
Yes.
goat right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Wait,
let's figure out some
Yeah,
dates.
yeah,
Steve
yeah.
is
yeah,
gonna host
absolutely.
the next
make it happen.
one,
Spread the
Make it happen.
word.
June 24 in Colorado.
June or July or something. Yeah, for sure.
You just look at.
Next year?
We need to just find out what the average
That's what he said.
precipitation and all that. We just look at the weather history, so then you can target a date, right? Based on
Yeah. You,
in
can try, you know how
averages.
Colorado goes. You can
Yep.
try.
Mm-hmm.
Try
I know
our
you never know.
We can try our best.
You try your best, exactly. So-
While we wait and while he's looking, we're just gonna play Colorado videos in the background.
I've got some on my
if
channel.
it rains, snows, we'll all hang out at Lee's house.
Yeah.
Or you can come to my land. We can all camp there.
We
Shit,
can all
telling you.
camp on Shelby's land.
Yeah. Just watch
Set
out
it
bear.
up then,
I do have
Shelby.
bear.
Set it up.
I do have bear there, so you got to be careful.
So these are
Oh.
the access
No,
passes.
It's
Whatever's
It's
going on
9,500
with
feet up. This is in the high country. You have mountain lions. You have bears. They ain't playing
Oh,
around up
shit.
there. You got to be for real.
Where is it?
In Florissant. It's in India. It's called Indian Heights Reservation, Indian Heights is the name of the
Subdivision.
area, subdivision kind of area.
Our pipeline ran right by there.
It
I
did.
worked for Colorado Springs Utilities for 26 years.
Oh no shit! What years were
Yeah.
you down there?
96
I was there.
till 2 years ago when I retired.
Are you still
I
out
lived
there?
I lived in Buena Vista for 20 years.
Okay. All right,
I was
man,
in
sweet.
Colorado Springs for 6.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
where I'm
very
from.
familiar
That's
with the area.
Okay. So I lived in Carefree. I lived out South Carefree.
Mm-hmm.
Powers. That's where I lived. That's
Where is
at
the Itchy
Village
Stack?
7.
I
And my property's in Florissant, which I
Yep.
just told you. You know right where it's at.
I'm familiar with Florissant.
Yep. Yep. It's a nice place. It's
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
sweet.
We were just past there, like I said, in Buena Vista, and we saw bear tracks right here in this area right
Nice
here. We saw
place.
bear tracks. we actually saw bighorn sheep.
Yeah,
Nice.
And we got to see some elk, and then
bumping other friends.
we definitely saw some paw prints from some sort of feline. We don't know what it was, but it was pretty large. So
probably mountain lion.
Sasquatch. Sasquatch. Come on now. Bigfoot. Sasquatch.
But yeah, this is in Buena Vista where we were camping or whatever. But yeah, right down here by the river, we could see all sorts of big animal tracks.
How are the mosquitoes over by them water right there?
It wasn't too bad. You know how they kind of blow in and out?
Yeah, because sometimes they can be ruthless.
They weren't too bad. They were ruthless for about 30 minutes at a time.
Come on up here. We'll show you some fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah, I know. You guys got mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So you got plenty of spots to go ahead and have a location without a doubt. Like there's just so much.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's literally you could throw a dart at the board and just
this
go,
is
we're
close
gonna
to
go
Florissant,
there.
Right? I mean, this
that's
isn't too far from Florissant.
Yeah, sweet.
Right? It's on the way to Buena Vista. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on off of 24.
Because I have a lot of spots.
20 miles, maybe?
Everything that goes,
No,
there's a
it's
whole bunch of
further.
spots going up to Terrial.
No, it's further than that.
Is it? How far?
Yeah, it's probably 50 miles,
Okay.
60 miles.
Troy,
from
you know that
Florissant
road?
Yeah.
Is it Terrial Reservoir Road? Is that what it's called?
You can see Florissant from the top of
there's
the
a whole bunch of
mountain.
spots along that road too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
right
there's
up
plenty
here.
of place.
Right, look, there's
Right along the
Florissant,
Platte.
right there. Florissant is right out
Yeah.
there.
Oh no shit. Okay.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like we
Yeah.
need to just go ahead and set it up. Let's just make this happen.
Set it up.
Let's go.
I
I've
won't
got
be
the
able to
land. I don't know what
attend,
more I
though.
can do other
The
than buy you guys
statute of
plane tickets.
limitations isn't up yet.
I'll help you when I can out here, Shelby. Like if you got Colorado stuff for, and
I let
all
Mike.
sorts
We'll
of-
figure it all out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna amass the people, but we gotta figure out a date.
videos, logos, flyers. I can do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we should give it a name. We need to name this damn thing.
Well, I think we should continue with the fly zone thing that he's got going on.
2024 Quad Mafia FPV Palooza.
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
Let's go. Sounds
what
like a
the
good
hell?
plan to me.
Yeah, why not?
Done.
Sounds like a good name.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
already going.
works for me.
Just a different location.
Yep. There you go.
Well, that's the whole purpose, to have it
this
in a
is- this
different
is great.
location every year.
Yeah, who
All
wouldn't
right.
want to come fly here?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of fucking people.
I can't come back there, though, to fly.
So, like, this spot right here is perfect.
Yeah,
Statute
there's
of
nothing wrong with
limitations
this.
isn't up yet.
No, it's open. There's nobody around.
Yeah. There's nobody around, bro.
Road,
You
I
said
mean-
Florisan's right there. I can go right to my. We can go right there, and yeah, this is a great spot to fly.
Yeah. And those other hills that I was showing you earlier,
airplane.
that's
Yeah,
literally 1
wings,
mile
everything.
down the road.
Yeah, that's
The
perfect.
last video I showed.
And now we're we can use, if we go there. Wait, at night, some people want to go gambling. There's fucking Cripple Creek right down the fucking road. You can get your gambling on, have some fun, and gold mining in town. It's actually worth taking a trip to. It's got a lot of history. It's actually pretty cool. It's it's Colorado Gaming.
Oh,
You know,
it's not a real
I
creek.
found
We
a
can't go
bando.
skinny dipping.
You can go skinny dip in the Platte, man, if you want. It's clean as ass water, dude. It's super clean.
Yeah.
And if you want to catch trout,
Well,
that's where you want to go catch trout. Catch some trout in the Platte. It is the most delicious trout you'll have ever eaten. At least I have.
Vagina
Coming down there.
Freaking beautiful.
Honey.
What's that? What did I hear? Did I hear things correctly?
That's perfect
What?
for a wing right here.
Oh yeah, like when I get up in the high country and I'm up in that area, I love it because the runs are super awesome.
I want to fly a wing. I've never flown one, but it looks like, I mean, this is my jam right here. I love doing this kind of stuff. So I feel
Yeah,
like it's
tree
very similar
surfing.
to a wing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're flying very similar, but yeah, I mean that's when I'm up in the high country. Then I'll fly like this. But now I do a lot of freestyle. It's not just cruisy cruise.
Yeah.
I'm ripping into some shit.
I mean, I do both as well, but this was like more of my cinematic.
It's a great
kind of
spot,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
That is really a good spot. So I'm cool with the dates if you can figure it out. Like, and then Mike, it's you guys, and then I'll start spreading the word and do what I can do. I'll get some sponsors involved for sure. There's no doubt about it. I can give you that 100.
It'd be sweet.
100%.
Max, you coming?
We can do a whole bunch. I'm in. My vote is yes.
Who's sponsoring me to come?
Yourself. your job.
This
You
is
earn
next
money.
year.
Tammy. Well,
Tammy
actually,
sponsor.
Joe, because he's
She's-
going to be getting his 107 here
She
pretty
makes
soon. So
great-
that's
great
extra
idea.
income.
She's got all kinds of gigs and shit.
I'll throw the Palooza in Houston in like January, so all you cold weather
Nah,
people
nah,
can
nah. I
come
heard
down.
that shit's flat as a
I'll be
pan.
there.
Yeah.
I'll be flying with you this winter.
GPS,
But we
it's
can
fun.
go downtown and dive some fucking skyscrapers.
This winter, buddy. This winter.
Yeah, come on. Looking forward to it.
I'd rather go to
Yeah.
Sedona.
Hell yeah.
Wait, who lives in Arizona? I need an Arizona.
I do.
flyer.
Todd, man. Todd's trying to have me come out to fly a spot that he has that is fucking amazing.
Where at?
You know what? I have to get it to you. I don't have it the top of my head. Just look at his videos.
Okay.
Go to Todd FPV. Go look at his shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking. It's like, yes.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
He's ran into a little bit of a issue with the local law. They gave him a bullshit ticket. This cop did, and he's gonna fight it in court. He's lawyered up. Apparently, she was saying he couldn't fly there, and he was saying, you don't know the law. And she was like, I'm going to give you a ticket anyways. And so,
Well, see how that goes.
yeah, see how that goes. But either way, he's got spots. Plus, one of my sponsors, my main sponsor, Right Wing, is in Arizona.
Okay, very cool.
So there's spots. If you're trying to find them, I can get locations.
I'd be down. For sure. Yeah, I mean, Colorado has a little bit of that landscape here, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, more south you go.
Yeah.
Yep, more south you go. A lot of people from back in the day, a lot of people like in the 90s, a lot of people were kind of flip-flopping, coming from Arizona to the Springs or going to Springs or Colorado down to Arizona. They kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, Springs have been blowing up.
Yeah, it's changing constantly.
What did he get a ticket for?
He was flying in the airspace or over I want to say it was. That's why I was asking you earlier. National forest or
national park or something.
Yeah, something to that extent. But the law states that he can, and the cop didn't know the law. He knew the law, and she still issued the ticket anyways. And so he's like, got a lawyer to lawyer up, so he makes sure it gets handled appropriately.
Okay.
It pissed him off too. He's like, I'm not going to fly.
The law says you're allowed to, so long as you're outside of it.
Right, and he was.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't the most strict the wilderness areas because there's
the preserves
wild?
Yeah, anything the wild, they'll come out at you like crazy.
That's BS. Because you know what, a drone is a predator. So like,
say that to the hawks that attack.
Stronger. It wants to attack it.
Make them run.
Yeah.
Get them strong.
Get them stronger.
It's training.
Yeah, it's training.
Get off the branch, fat ass. Let's start flapping that shit around. Let's thin down. Ever heard of Atkins?
Get
Let's
those
go.
Wings. Nice.
Yeah, we did it with the dogs for years.
We all
you run, you chase.
FPV.
Let's go.
We started one day with FPV, and we were that little bird. Now we're Papa Bird. And we're gonna tell you what we need to do.
That's right. Follow me, little guy.
Yep, follow me. Check out my shorts. There's little guys like you need to fly.
Oh, you had a little bird.
Little
All right,
bird.
guys, we have to end the show, guys. We have to end the show.
Why?
Get going.
Make somebody a co-host.
All right, you guys want to
come on my show then. You can come on next Sunday if you want. You can come over and chit chat with us over in the drone hangar, man.
Let's
You
go.
can come over anytime. Anybody here can come over. You just need to let me know. Hey, I'd like to come on sometime. And we would have you on. If you haven't watched the show, go watch the show. I know wear clothing
show,
that actually
guys.
works.
This is Shelby show right here, 2.0.
That's my show.
We show nipples.
It's not my show. The show is broadcast on my channel. Now, yes, the original was
this is some nice
me and another person, but the crew and I make. The crew makes that show. It's not just me. I mean, I do a lot of the production, but without everybody, it wouldn't be what it is. It's its own animal now. We love it. It's fun. So if you want to continue to have fun like that, then you just
I never got anybody.
Nah.
Yep.
No.
I'm a guy.
I want to put on a couple more plugs for our boys here and for Tammy. We got this Monday. Don't forget, we got the Super Critical show.
Rampage.
With Rotor Riot.
Looks like I would break my fake drone.
Yeah,
3 times.
And then,
but I got 4 of them. So.
And then we have good old Tammy Jean every Thursday. You guys
Tammy
check
Jean.
her out.
Yay!
She does a good job.
Thanks, Mike.
She does a wonderful job.
Show your boobies.
Stop.
and if y'all need
Instant
parts,
10,000 subs.
You guys know where to go. If you need parts, where do you guys go to get your parts?
You could do that first, and you wouldn't even have to fly.
Fly high FPV, baby.
And still get 10,000 subs. This market's thirsty for that. I can tell you.
Thirsty.
Oh,
Thirsty.
yeah.
We need more girls in the hobby.
I was going
I'm
to say,
just
we've never
saying,
heard
you
that
know.
before.
I've been in this since the beginning, so
we're
I could tell you.
So why
this
we're
hobby
late?
is-
We went
is
down.
thirsty.
Wait, when was the beginning?
I started in 2010, so I'm
Okay.
13 years into this.
Wait a minute.
I was back before steel was even an. He was an. When I first heard of steel, he was working at Atlanta Hobbies.
Airplanes, wings,
Yeah. What
I
were
started
you
with
wanting-
wings because back in the day, quads weren't even in existence.
Right,
The multi, we
yeah.
didn't even tap into multi-Wii yet. You know, grabbing from the Wii's and the nunchucks and all that. I go back to that far. So I've seen it from the conception in the beginning to now, and
Max
I've seen
started
it.
flying airplanes in 85.
84.
Yeah, I mean, my first flight on a fixed wing was 92. I think it was 92. I was in the Army.
I got
God,
you,
it sucked.
Yeah.
I got
crashed.
Max was holding a controller when you were like, what, 4?
4.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
papa started him early.
Yeah. It was like
I did not have that luxury because I was a
big, it
military
all
brat.
Metal gimbals, metal
Nice.
sticks.
Had a crystal.
Oh, I got one here. Here, I'll show
like
you. Hold on, we got one in the
that.
back, I
You
think.
pop out a crystal to put another crystal in to
Yes.
fly a different airplane.
72 megahertz.
Shelby,
I
I'm gonna
flew
play
that
one of your
shit
videos
so
while
far
we
away,
wait
like-
for you.
It like Crossfire what? Like this little crystal like flew so far. I remember my grandfather was ready to punch me in my face because like he finally finished his lunch and I'm like flying this little trainer
Wish I had my
glide,
soundboard for this.
and it's just this little dot.
Can I
in
get a
the
drum roll
sky.
for
It
this
was probably
archaic thing?
3,000 feet up because there was no rules then. Rules?
We'll give you the 800.
Ah,
What
look
a
at that.
fucked up drum roll.
There
That
we
was a
go.
fucked up drum
Look at
roll.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look, it's even in
Holy
it's
cow.
in cursive. Folks,
that's
back in the
old.
day we
Yeah,
wrote with in the script called cursive.
You know it's old. If it's
These are
got
tall
cursive on it.
stilts that you fly with. Like folks, you have to have
military
like really long fingers and
Man,
careful.
that's
They did
older than
round
my
the sheet metal.
grandpa's dick.
They did round the sheet metal so you will not cut your fingers like a razor
Yeah.
blade. But the corners
That's worth bang.
are pretty much like the metal slides we had back in the 70s. Very dangerous. It's got one switch. Click.
Here just
One-
friends
Oh,
like
my
These are very interesting sliders. Whoo.
the
But they
trims
are
right
work.
there.
They're still gummy.
Trim.
They're actually good. This is and it's got the nice analog
That's
dial.
what I'm talking
the-
about. The little
You know,
power
got
level
fucking
right
Geiger
there.
counter on read.
It's a relic.
You're very radioactive.
That's
And then
where I started right there.
and the coup de grace, the
There it is.
12-foot extendable.
The telescopic.
Oh,
Well,
my
it-
God.
Like folks, this is
long.
really
Yeah.
long.
It's
And then
fragile.
your-
Dude,
and then your little.
dude, isn't it amazing
Sir,
how?
do you have a number on that tag?
Yes.
Dude, isn't it
Look at this
amazing how
thing. This-
far
I can touch the
technology's
ceiling
come
with the
from?
antenna right now, and I'm sitting.
Got
But
the
the
Zach
range
Morris
range-
sign
Hey,
there.
let me get them cobwebs off there. Right, I'm not bullshitting you either. Here, I'm touching the ceiling.
How about
And I'm
no?
15 miles right there at
Oh,
4,000
God.
feet.
This thing's old. This thing's so fucking old.
Yeah, take your time on that shaft right there. Take
Let me
your
go
time.
put it back in the museum.
That's all we got.
I'm trying to see if it has a
have good
manufacturing
penetration?
date on it, but I don't. I think it does.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, can't read it.
Yeah, but that's where I started. Yeah, I started planes first. I never, well, I guess
72
in a sense, it wasn't really a wing. It was a VTOL this weekend. But I didn't fly in a VTOL because he was having problems with it. I flew in wing mode.
So you flew the flight
I was
controller.
like,
You flew the flight controller is what you flew. You didn't fly the
Yeah.
aircraft. You flew the
Well,
flight controller.
the flight controller was messing up, so I
Yeah.
went straight to acro.
Yep,
where
it's still it's not the
on a
same. You got to.
switch. But yeah,
I
the
believe
gy-
you got
the gyro was still activated.
Yeah,
and that
You
was
s-
not
I never found a flight controller that truly is 100%
turned
passive.
off. Yeah,
I have had people that literally
Yeah, it was
help
still
with
messing
INAV
up. I was like-
bark at me, and I'm like, it just doesn't. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. I'm just being real. Any flight controller that I've put in one aircraft, and I take it and fly to manual, they're manual,
Yeah,
and then
they're
take it
manual.
out and fly the exact same aircraft. It flies different. It just flies. And to me, I like flying the aircraft the way it was cut. Like someone who actually engineered the aircraft was like, put thought behind the aerodynamics. I want to fly
Absolutely.
that. I don't want to fly a flight controller. The flight controller is going to take out everything bad bad behaviors and all, make it fly level and flat, and that's just not flying to me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'm a purist, I guess.
You're planning on coming out with your own wing
to this what we're talking about here in Colorado?
Well, you said you were designing your own wing.
Oh, we're making a freestyle frame. So because I've been using a spec wing, a race aircraft, basically a race wing from back in the day.
Yeah.
And that I helped engineer and work on, and it just turned out to be a great freestyle aircraft for me on my journey of learning how to make this freestyle thing, and it works great. And so I talked to Right Wing and I said, since we're not racing this anymore, let's tweak this aircraft and make just one that's a freestyle. And he's like, okay, we'll do that, and then put your name on it and whatever. And it's like, yeah, we'll get there, but let's get this and then tweak these things on the spec wing, and that way we can say, yeah, it's freestyle based off of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And all the things I wanted him to change were basically just make the inverted ability to be inverted a little more effortless, so more symmetrical.
Yeah, so less corrections when you're inverted.
Yeah,
right.
Correct. And in the prototype I got right now is doing just that, but it's too thin of an airfoil. So I believe the airfoil itself needs to be more bulbous and not so thin, because it's thinner than the spec. And so therefore the spec is more lofty, can fly better at lower speeds. And this one has to maintain a higher throttle because of that thinness. And I don't want that. So it's got to go back to the drawing board and get...
Yeah, if you want your name on it, you want something that you like to fly.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. Not that I'm being picky about, but if I'm going to put my name on it...
That's what...
You know what I mean?
So, like, she heard me talking to the person that owned the wing, and now I own the wing because he wants some firewood, so we made a little deal.
Nice. Little barter.
Little barter.
Yeah.
And I told them, like, the characteristics of the wing was, like, off. Like, I want something that flies, like, nice, like, let off the sticks. It should just...
Go.
Regardless if it's upside down, this way, like it should. Wherever I put it, that's where it should stay.
So depending on what you like,
unless you got some high gusts and this and that, like I understand that. I've been flying airplanes for a long time.
So then you care what size? Like, because I could tell you exactly what frame to get. You get a 44. It's called a hardcore. It's from Right Wing, hardcore HC44, and build it. Obviously, you know how to build. Yeah, it's not that hard. It's a very easy build, and it flies like a fucking laser beam. I'm not bullshitting when I say it flies. It will lock when you stick it there. It will go there. I don't care if it's down this way. It doesn't matter. It's going to go there, and it can handle some wind,
just like a drone.
Yep. And that's all I've ever been trying to do. I've been trying to take flying a wing and get it to freestyle and act like a quad as much as possible. I know you cannot. It's not one-to-one translation, but that's all my pursuit's been, is trying to do that. And if you want to learn and do what I do with the wing, then I would suggest getting a V3 or hold out and wait until my freestyle one comes out.
Okay.
And build that.
All right.
There you go.
Get a NanoDrac. Anything in the Right Wing family they're just so good, dude.
Yeah, wings are cool.
There's just Right Wings are the best. TBRC is good too, but I stand behind Right Wing for sure, 100%. As far as what he puts out, it's just too good. Parrot Disco, I've got one sitting right over here. That's when we're doing the LTE mod and all that shit, the 4G.
Those guys pay too much. Still sitting in the box.
I did not pay for one. I don't want. That's people don't. Parrot Disco was.
I just have a deal on a F-22 Raptor, which I already have one. I want to have a second one. And I teach her how to fly because the Raptor is a mint flying airplane. Like, it's so stable, so fast, can do whatever you want it to do, and it's just sick to watch it fly. Because I'm more of a line of sight guy.
You're an LOS.
Yeah, I'm a LOS guy. I finally flew FPV in the airplane, and that was cool. A little different, but cool.
Yeah.
I'll get used to it. It's just like FPV, I mean, on a drone, but you can't do the same things. But, yeah.
150?
No, 200.
200.
But it's down in Virginia, and I don't want to drive that far.
He's still gonna barter though and see how low he can get
Hi,
him to
Joe. Shelby.
Hey everybody,
Like,
welcome
there's
to
extreme
my
view.
channel.
You need to dye your
Nitro.
Well, if you're LOS, you get a
David.
Hardcore 44. You'll enjoy that
God.
aircraft. Paint it so you can see, and that's what he does. My sponsor, owner of Right Wing, he's a huge LOS guy, from
Yeah.
dynamic slope soaring
I've
to
been
all
LOS
kinds of
forever.
shit. They're out in Arizona.
it.
He learned. Do you ever heard of LEG?
Yeah, yep. Mhm.
You know Jack Cooper?
Yep.
Yep. So Jack Cooper and I are friends. Jack
Okay.
Cooper gave me a couple one-offs, one of which is still flying.
Oh, not to
I
cut
crashed-
you off. You played 2 of my videos so far. Thank you, man. Appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah, Tony, right?
Yeah.
That's Tony keeps
Yeah.
sending his videos to your show. So
I
you played them.
don't do Discord. I can't. It's just too much. Like my
It's
phone's
too much.
ringing all day to begin with. Then to be in a Discord, it's just like, oh my dude. I can't. I gotta do stuff. Right now.
Well, I know we got Facebook.
But I
And
appreciate you playing my videos, man. Appreciate it. Definitely.
Yeah, Discord's a pain in the butt.
I'm usually in your chat. Usually.
it's easier for me to populate videos.
Yeah.
That way, have you guys go
You
put it there. If you put it in the Facebook,
I love
it'd be
your whole background. You guys sitting in a bar and everything.
Yeah, that's cute.
I'm usually lurking because I can't like be in the chat. I mean, I'm sometimes am because like I'm, working most of the time, and then sometimes I'm driving and like I'm listening.
We
but,
do a lot of lurking.
I know you guys are the barflies that we talk about.
Yeah.
You're just sitting on the wall. You're just back
Yeah.
here. We know you're there because we see the
That's
numbers.
our
Like
stuff.
we see 10 people engaging. We have 35 people in here. It's like, okay,
Well, we're
got it.
two.
Yeah, thank you for the one. Thank you for all hanging out with us, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been fun.
But yeah,
good chatting with you. Good
we're
meeting you,
gonna
Shelby.
end it. Yep.
Yeah, it's time for some pizza.
And bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
pizza.
how-
Domino's in bed for me.
tomorrow. So
I'm going to
Jamie
fly.
knows I hate the late stream.
We're starting at 11 a.m. to
I
11
know,
hours
look
from
at
now.
you.
Yeah, me too. I gotta wake up and do some flying tomorrow.
Hey, good night, everyone.
All right,
Thanks
night
for
everybody.
popping
Thanks for
in,
having me on.
Shelby. Joe, thank
Hey,
you
buddy.
again for
You bet, man. My
sponsoring
pleasure.
and
See you guys at eDrones, 8 p.m. on eDrones show Sunday. I'll be on there as
That's
their
right.
guest.
Night, y'all.
Guest.
all right,
Bring it
we'll
in.
try.
Max,
We'll be lurking.
Sammy, good to see you. Lee, thank you for coming in,
Good
guys.
night. Good night.
Later,
Peace,
Lee.
everybody. Thanks for your love and
Later.
support. Bye.
Play in the chat. Have a good night.
It's so strong enough. Cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. It's so strong, so strong now. It's so strong, so strong now. It's so strong. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger